Wait till you get season 2, man.
Oh, was it crazy? God damn.
People, happy Mark's Day. It's Friday, the
Right
10th
then.
of February. Welcome to TDA, the day after. Your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. And as always, you guys know the drill. We'll introduce ourselves.
It's your boy Big Moss from the east side of the bridge. I feel weird. What's going on there?
You would like to see ourselves. So that's
you get
okay,
me?
bro.
You need to know what's going on in real time. You need to see what's happening here, man. What the fuck are we doing?
Brennan's sick of us. He's got to be sick. Like, and it's so crazy because we haven't even done a year's anniversary yet. I'm sorry, Bren.
Oh,
Well, you know, what?
what day's 200 drop on?
Valentine's Day. Chris Brown Day.
Was that
Tuesday.
Thursday?
Yeah. No,
Tuesday?
Oh, you're not here.
It's Valentine's Day Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I ain't even got a Valentine.
I mean, you did make a whole thing about it yesterday.
I thought you said when it is that you weren't going to be in Tuesday and Wednesday.
Oh, because it was chopping.
Yeah, no. I thought he was actually going to go on a date.
Oh.
No, I told you it's childcare with my son.
Oh, you thought it was doing a vacation?
Yes.
Oh, that would have been so wholesome.
No, it's school break and that. Mornings
Oh,
is
yeah, it's
different.
half-term.
Yeah, so I need to take my son Tuesday and Wednesday, so I won't be here. So I'll have him
It'd
Tuesday.
be so cool if it is that he was a co-host.
No, it wouldn't. You wouldn't get no show done.
We never know.
I know.
He might.
He said, I'd know
he might
my
be a
seed.
natural.
Nope.
As soon as the camera's on him, he's like,
No, I've not got a camera baby anyway. That's not my story.
okay.
I haven't got a camera baby. It's mad because people actually have camera babies.
Yeah,
It's
people got camera
crazy.
babies. My baby's not for
What's a camera, babies?
babies that live on camera. People,
Yeah.
I don't post. No, know what my son looks like unless you know me.
How come I've never
Met
seen
him.
or met your son?
Really?
I've never bring him to work.
No, but I can see your son outside of work. How come you haven't invited me to come and check your son?
Oh, right.
Have you ever met his son?
No, he hasn't.
Oh, I've met his son.
What are you talking about?
Lovely kid.
Explain this to me.
He's so beautiful. I
Explain
can
it
say
to
that,
me.
right?
Yeah.
No, honestly, that kid is beautiful.
I hear that.
Beautiful, beautiful boy.
Lovely.
I've got
That's
I've got to have a hand
lovely.
in whoever he marries. We've got to do all the checks and balances.
You're
Well, you're
gonna
upset because I've
you're
seen-
making him think something untoward's going on.
Not untoward.
Not
at all.
untoward. No, sorry, that's the wrong word. But like with conspiring behind his back.
What, Brent? Because you haven't seen the kid. Oh, you're offended because you haven't seen the kid.
Okay.
No, blink, Brent. Blink. Brent is staring at Marks, not breaking eye contact. Why do you think you're more special than me? Why are you so... Do you know what?
I wish
First
they
of
could
all-
see Brent.
I know, I wish they could see him. No, Brent, I'm offended by this, by the way. I'm offended because I said I saw I've met Marks' son. And what do you think of me? Like, why are you upset and offended that I've met the son before you have?
So it's not more important.
Okay.
It could at least be equally as important.
Yeah, but even then, though, your reaction is giving more.
I am the one who has been aggrieved here.
I'm aggrieved. I'm aggrieved by your reaction. I don't
But
appreciate this, Brent.
this is a me and Mags thing. You've seen his son. I haven't.
Yeah, but
You are up right now.
Always the case.
that's you're up right now.
How did that happen?
How did what happen?
How did you see his son?
Didn't I take your phone or something?
Yeah, no, you had Koi's phone. So I've been to Marcus' house. You've been to Marcus' house, though. You've got that point.
Yeah, but he did have his son there. He
Yeah,
didn't-
that's not
He
whose
didn't
fault is
invite
that.
me over when it is his son was in residence.
Yeah, whose fault is that? You should have asked.
I don't.
He's a delightful kid, honestly.
I
He's a
almost don't
star,
wanna-
that kid.
I don't want to know.
Mason, I don't want to know. Is that what you said? I took Kai's
Don't be
phone
silly.
and they dropped it off to me to my
Yeah.
house, and I was with my son.
And it was so lovely.
I don't understand.
Did he greet you?
Yeah. He was nice to us. He loves me and Koi.
He likes
But
black
it's
girls.
girls. Huh?
He likes black girls then.
Yeah, of course he does. We don't raise colorists. The hell? What do you think this is? Of course he does.
Colorist.
Colorists.
Yeah, they have different
Any
shades of black.
is.
Different shades of black.
He's
So,
no ism, no
is he two
is
now?
nothing.
He's free. Oh,
He's free. And his
Sorry.
birthday's in August as well.
Are you trying to? Oh, sorry.
Wait. His birthday's in August, right?
Yeah. Is that the day before
I think-
or after yours?
yeah.
What's your second?
I'm second.
Yeah,
He's
it's
third,
after
right?
yours, yeah.
I'm sorry you and Marks are not that way, the way you thought you were. I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, cool.
Sister privileges.
I'm gonna make the introduction though, bro. Don't worry, man.
That's cool. I don't know. It might be Because I'm good with children, innit?
Are you?
They just love me.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't
get that.
I don't get that from
You're
you.
lying. You're just trying to. He's just.
You
trying
seem
to,
like the don't bring the children here. Like, why is the kid
Why is the
touching
kid
me?
here?
Kind
Why
of.
is kid touching me?
You know, like when the
Guys,
kid's
don't
trying
bring
to
that-
play,
don't
like,
bring a kid here and then out here
big
breaking
no,
my
because like, you're big in it, Brent, so they probably want to climb over you, you know, that, you know, like, get the
And he's like,
child.
ew, germs.
Yeah, that's what you
I
get.
feel
I'm
like
not gonna
it's-
lie, that's the vibe I get from you.
I feel like he's saying that just so you have more of a reason to introduce.
Okay,
something.
yeah.
I used to work in primary school for a long time.
I swear.
100%.
Okay.
Volunteer. So
Actually, do you know, let me give
I'm
you credit.
really good with children.
Let me
Like,
give you
they
credit.
really, really like me. And I think it's because of, it's not the strictness. Like, I don't go around and play with them and whatnot. It's not as a, kuchu, kuchu. I don't do that, but-
Yeah, I can't see you do that.
yeah, but they like the fact that, well, a lot of them, especially the black boys, like the fact that I'm a man. I don't know
Yeah.
if it is that they don't have any.
Father figures.
Yeah.
I hear that.
So,
I was gonna credit that to you because I know you do some like not charity work, but you do like some work with like
yeah,
local,
youth work and whatnot.
yeah, youth work. And
But
stuff
I
like that.
actually like talk and reason with them.
Yeah.
You understand? And they appreciate being seen. And I think that's what it is, to be honest.
That's what the kids need, man. Positive
Yeah.
male role models, you get me?
Are you a godparent to any kids?
I don't think so. No.
I
Nobody's
do not
asked me.
think so. If you don't, Brent.
Nobody's asked me. Obviously, I need to understand what a godparent actually
But would you
does.
be a godparent though?
I would love to be.
Because I'd ask you to be a godparent
Yeah,
of
I'd
my
love to
kids.
be, yeah.
But then
that means that when it is,
I die.
if you die,
If I die, you take
then I
them.
look after. Yeah.
Yes. See, that's oh my gosh, that is my thing.
But
I
I
would
think-
never pick godparents who would not do that, who would not take on my kids if I died.
Yeah.
Oh, that could be a new red flag. If your girl's not a godparent, bad vibes.
Yeah.
She's not it.
Actually, when I think about it, actually male-wise, I would actually ask you to be the godparent of my kids. You and my friend Dolly, like I know that if something happened to me, I will pick godparents that I know would take care of my children like they were theirs.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're on the list.
Thank you very much. At the top of the list, though. I wasn't
Absolutely.
at
No, you're the
top
only
of-
guy on the list at the moment. I
serious?
only had Dolly and Georgette.
Good.
I don't have any.
Good.
So is that a red flag if you're not? So how many godparents or godchildren have you got?
My friends don't have babies yet.
Okay, so you ain't got one. You're
No,
not.
not yet. No. But
Red flag.
you're better ask me. Don't be silly. No, my best friend though, the one I travelled out for, I have a feeling that when she gets pregnant, she'll ask me. I'll be a great mother. If something happened to my friends, like I would change. Like this is now my child, and even while you're alive, this is my child. I'm gonna be there for school and all that kind of stuff. I'll be a really good godparent.
So people think he's like irresponsible, basically. So I'm the most responsible one here. Like, I'm the
But
one.
could you're a kid?
No, I'm a godparent.
To who?
My godchild.
I've asked this
I've
before,
got-
yeah,
I've
and
got
there was
two.
something you said about God.
I've got two godchildren.
Do you see them? When's the last time you saw them? Let's see how responsible you really are.
Let me tell you, should I tell you how messed up I really am?
Here we go.
It was Jade's 17th birthday yesterday,
And you missed it.
and just now we're having this conversation.
You just
Yeah,
remembered.
I just realised I didn't hit him up.
You're ridiculous. You saw in the comments. You are very silly in the comments. I'm going to cuss you out. Any excuse to be on Mark's side. Now look, is this your king?
I'm honest though. We're here. We're here.
Yeah,
It's
sorry.
transparency. You know what
I'll
I'm
be
trying
honest
to
with you,
say?
yeah. Listen, you do stuff here that you be like, well, I'm honest though. You don't get points for that. You missed the kid's birthday. You don't get points for being honest about missing the kid's birthday.
17 ain't even know that. 18? What
But you don't know that.
what I do next year?
It's a strip
18? Yeah, we patterning up for it. We got this. Don't worry.
So are they both boys, your god kids?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's sweet. That's good.
Yeah.
That's so lovely.
So that means I'm good person. Or people think I'm a good person. Wait, no, I don't like the cogs turning in your head.
Don't let me land.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you land. Can we get to the headlines next? He's looking strange. He's moving
We have to
strange.
make an announcement, obviously.
All right, Corey, let's make an announcement, please.
Yes, Chijoke. I've actually really grown on this platform. I didn't want kids because this is why I tell people you got to get to the root of things, and I did. I worked through it, and why it was I didn't want kids, and now I'm here in a healthy place. Now I'm ready to be kids to everybody. I'm ready to be a mother to everybody.
Amen.
But that being said, Gin and Gist, happy birthday. We're gonna get copyrighted. First of all, this is Igbo. She's Yoruba.
Message.
It's all African. Oh, look, Mark.
Oh God.
Well, damn.
Yeah. All right then.
Okay, stop it. Clear that shit off my screen. Because first of all, yeah, obviously, big up Jen and just everything, yeah, but
Did you get that on your
I
birthday?
ain't no confetti on the screen. I ain't got not one confetti.
I ain't seen Bugs' son.
The heck? What kind of foolishness?
Never mind.
No, I'm praying, man. Big up Jen and Gist. Happy birthday. God bless you with an amazing, amazing chapter, new year, and good vibes, more money, good health, love,
That
joy,
good vibe
peace,
might be a
everything.
tough task for her, to be honest.
What, the good vibes?
Yeah.
Is your mic on, Brent?
I think so.
Yeah, Brent said the good vibes would be a tough task for you. So happy birthday from Brent. He's not a sentimental guy, so there you go. All right.
So you best keep his energy for the rest of us, you know.
It's going to be every day, boy. We're going to be having confettis every damn day. But no, that being said, guys, like the video. Thank you very much. It's Jen and Gist's birthday, so everyone liked it. If you like Jen... Actually, never mind. I don't know if she fights people in the comments. I was going to say, if you like Jen and Gist... If I ever said that on Kevin's birthday, where's Kevin's birthday, actually? But yeah, like the video. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel. Do all that great stuff. And, I want to talk about the morning show, didn't you?
Well, we just briefly got into it. I didn't know. I thought there was only one season.
No, there's 2 seasons that's already out, and then the 3rd season being filmed. It's such a good show. You got my mate that put me on. I can't say your name,
Do you?
but you know.
Oh, Bay's giving her suggestions.
What's morning? What's that?
What's the morning show?
Yes.
It's a show about a morning show, about a breakfast morning show.
Yeah, it's got Jennifer Aniston in it. It's
The
got
cast is good. It's got Jennifer Aniston. It's got Reese Witherspoon. It's got.
I love Reese Witherspoon. What's his name? Michael from The Office. Steve Carell. Yes.
Steve Carell.
It's
It's
like
a strong cast. It's like proper like actors.
Is it comedy?
No, it's
No,
real
it's
life
got a
drama.
nice.
Is it filmed like The Office?
No,
No.
it's filmed like TDA. If
Like
watch
you
it,
watch
get
them,
it.
they do the morning show. No?
They
Like,
do the
they wake
morning
up
show.
early. Like we can relate to them. We relate to them.
Yeah,
you get what I'm trying to say? Like,
that's what was
'cause-
recommended to me.
Do you see the life outside of the studio?
yeah.
Yeah, but it involves shit that's happening in the studio.
Because they do it every morning. Like the whole world is
Is
the morning show. Is the show really basically?
Kind of like
How
ours
long has
is.
it been running for?
What morning
How
show?
many seasons?
There's 2 seasons. They just
Two
wrapped up
seasons. They
season
just
3.
Started, okay. How many episodes per season?
I think it's like 8.
I think this one. No, man, because I ain't gone through season 1 yet. I think there's like 10.
Oh, is it? Probably 10. Yeah. But
Okay.
honestly,
It's not comedy.
no, but it's
Drama.
like
It's
it's
good.
drama, but
It's got a nice.
so
It's got a nice.
good.
It's got a nice tone to it though. You can like. It's quite.
Okay.
It's
It
humorous
really
and that,
gets
whatever.
you. Like you really are like focused and everything. I think you should watch it.
Yeah, I want to know if it's like The Newsroom.
What's the newsroom?
I don't think I've seen the newsroom.
That's top tier TV.
Is that comedy?
No.
Is that like a Grey's Anatomy
Drama.
hella seasons?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that then. I'll watch
Yeah,
that
it's
this weekend.
absolutely brilliant.
I think you should watch this. This is
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm
brilliant.
gonna try it out this weekend.
Yeah,
Have some time.
the morning show. It's sick.
It's fun.
Oh, do you have time now?
No.
All them clips you've been sending me, is it?
No, this is production.
Oh, is it now?
Content.
Oh, look, see, look, they know about it in the chat. They're saying it's
They
so
do.
good.
It's proper. It's so good. Yes, Severance. Oh, Severance is a good show too.
What's that about?
So basically, if I'm thinking of the right thing, I think. So basically, you work somewhere, yeah. But where you work, your memory, you got a work brain. So you only know you work there while you're in the building. As soon as you leave work, you don't know what you do for work.
What?
It's Margs is so good. I can't lie to you. Apple are really doing their thing with the TV.
Yeah, because the last show on Apple that I watched with the Blind Warriors with Bubba Voss, C. That's cold. That might not be.
It's called Blind Warriors. What is it?
No, it's called C. They're
C,
blind.
okay.
It's they're all blind, but they fight and think like, and then science
Okay.
coming back in the future. I like
Sorry. Did you say that the show is called?
what C.
Yes.
Yeah, I like C, man. It's all right. I
Sorry,
don't know.
Is it with that Aquaman?
Yeah, Bubba. Maybe I just like the character. Maybe I just like Bubba Voss. Bubba's a boss. Maybe it's Bubba I like because I didn't finish it. It's season. There's a second season. I don't know if it's the second season. Oh, what? You didn't even try?
I did. I tried to watch it.
Don't you like Bubba? I think I don't know what it is. I think it's just his character. I think Bubba Voss is a dope character, man.
Yeah, in Game of Thrones.
Huh?
He was Khaleesi's husband.
Oh, Khal Drago.
Yeah.
He weren't a good character. They never even had words. He was just-
He just had to just look mean and
Okay, it's aggressive though. Did you see some of the fight scenes in
Yes.
that? The fight scenes are cold.
okay. I think it was the in betweens that I was like,
It's not perfect. There's something about it that's not, but there's something about it that I like. I don't know.
Okay.
Again, maybe I think it actually is just his character. I think the character.
Yeah.
I think Baba Voss is
That's
dope.
why I recommended you to get onto a show, and you're there telling me about C. So you have time to watch stuff, but you're not watching the good stuff.
Do you know what I think we should do?
I'm gonna give you the list.
Can you send me
I have
the
to give
list,
you
please?
I have to give you the list because I only know wavy shows.
Can you send me the list, please?
Yeah.
That's because you don't
'Cause
watch
I
enough.
love to watch shows, you know.
You mean you don't watch no
I
wave
just told
shows?
you I have seen C.
Yeah.
And I
You
told
said you only
I
know
don't
wavy
rate
shows.
C.
I know bad because I watch everything. I know what's good and what's bad. I have to see it all, innit? You know me. I like to know, so I see.
Yeah, I was just disputing your comment.
No, C's not terrible though, is it?
No, apparently see he's good. People in comments are saying it's really good.
No, it's not terrible. It's just not up to the standard that I would watch this second season.
Okay, yeah, it's not like a It's not like something that
I
I
see it
would.
as a filler.
Yeah, it's not something I would recommend and say, go watch that. It's cold. But if you like fighting and that kind of medieval Viking kind of shit and that kind of style, I'll say, yeah, go give it a watch, man. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right, actually. And Baba Voss is dope. That's the one. I'm not taking that back. Baba Voss is cold, man.
I've heard, okay, let me make a list of these things. But no, it's really good, man. But Severance is so mad, yeah. It's mad that the concept, whoever thought about it, is so sick. That when they step out of work, they can't tell you what they do. And then also, oh my gosh, also, if you work with somebody, we can't tell we're colleagues. Do you get what I mean?
Oh, because when you step
Because we
out,
only
you
know
remember.
each other here. So if I see you outside, I don't know, I genuinely
So you can
don't
have
know
like
you.
a work wifey and not even know.
You wouldn't know a damn thing. But you would look forward, but you would know. As soon as you get in the building, you're like, oh, where is she? But as soon as you step out, you don't know that bitch.
That's mad. I'm not going to watch that. That's
It's
mad.
proper sick. When I watched it, I said, nah, stop it. It's so sick. But no, man. I love a good show, man. I love a good show. Speaking of good shows, let's give you one. Let's get into our headlines. That's a sick segue. All right, people. So trigger warning on our first headline, but the MP wants the infamous school investigated. Yes, guys, you know the one. So MPs have demanded a school is investigated after a black student was injured in what police described as a serious racially aggravated assault. Distressing footage shared widely online showed the girl being punched, kicked, and having her hair pulled. It led to protests outside Thomas Knivet's College in Ashford by people concerned the school did not do enough to help her. Head teacher Richard Beeson said all necessary steps were being taken. The attack spilled into the road where the victim was set upon by a group of children as bystanders looked on. Among the high-profile names put in the spotlight on the school was British rapper Dave, who tweeted to his 866,000 followers that action should be taken against any staff members who didn't protect the girl. MP Janet Dabby says she lost sleep after watching the footage, which prompted a protest outside the school attended by dozens of people. The Labour MP for Lewisham East is one of a number of MPs to have signed a letter to the Home Secretary condemning the attack and Surrey Police's description of it as a fight between girls. In the letter, the MP said, given that this attack is potentially racially motivated, the description of this incident by Surrey Police as a fight between a group of girls wrongly misrepresents the seriousness of this incident and the impact such language may have on the black community. We therefore ask what discussions the Home Office has had with Surrey Police regarding this description and that this is corrected as a matter of urgency. I actually read an article where someone interviewed the family and the girl said apparently teachers were laughing at her because their braids were down on the floor. Like the school teachers were laughing. Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I really hope they get justice for this. I really, really hope so. And that head teacher needs to be fired. And all the other teachers that was standing outside. It's mad. Also trigger warning on the next headline as well about the earthquake, and the toll has increased to 20,000. So more than 20,000 people are now known to have died after Monday's earthquakes in southern Turkey and northern Syria. 6 UN lorries carrying aid have now crossed the border from Turkey into Syria, the first international help people there have had. Without shelter, water, fuel, or electricity, The World Health Organization fears many survivors could yet lose their lives. It says there's a danger there will be a secondary disaster which may cause harm to more people than the initial quake. Rescuers in Turkey and Syria are continuing their painstaking work, but hopes are fading for the many still trapped under the rubble. British charities have launched an appeal to raise funds for people affected. That's very, very sad. And our last headline as well, also trigger warning, a man attacks congresswoman in lift, but she handles herself. I hate to say it, it's a black guy too. A man suspected of attacking a congresswoman in the lift of her Washington, D.C. apartment building on Thursday has been arrested, police have said. Angie Craig, a Minnesota Democrat, fought back by throwing hot coffee at the assailant, a police report says. Kendrick Hamlin is accused of punching her and grabbing her neck. The 26-year-old of no fixed address has been charged with simple assault. The case is not thought to be politically motivated. Elected to be Congress in 2018, Ms. Craig, who's age 50, is an openly gay mother of 4 and serves as a co-chairwoman of the Congressional Equality Caucus. She was attacked at around 7:10 local time, which is about 12:10 GMT, on Thursday, police have said. Her chief of staff, Nick Coe, said in a statement that she defended herself from the attacker and suffered bruising, but is otherwise physically okay. She called 911 emergency services and the assailant fled the scene. He said Ms. Craig thanked DC Metropolitan Police Department for their quick response and asked for privacy at this time. According to public incident reports from the Metropolitan Police Department, Ms. Craig told investigators that there was a person acting erratically and possibly under the influence of drugs in the lobby of her apartment building in the busy H Street area near Capitol Hill. When she boarded the lift, the person followed her inside and began to randomly do push-ups. And after she bade him good morning, says the report. The person allegedly punched Ms. Craig in the chin and grabbed her neck. She reportedly defended herself by throwing hot coffee at the attacker. Police had earlier released a photo of the suspect and asked for the public to help identifying him. That is all for headlines in the segment. Let's get into topic of the day. You look right. All right. Topic of the day.
What is our topic of the day?
Our topic of the day is a pressing matter that you had.
I had.
You had. You said, how much is a baby worth? And E-Man said, bet.
E-Man listens.
E-Man said, discuss.
Oh, because you was talking about paying £1 million or something like this.
Yeah.
What was this again? Wait, let me open up this.
This is really basically what it was. It said, light-hearted topic today based on you guys' discussion yesterday. Esther said she'd be a surrogate for £1 million. Marks proposed paying £50,000. That's imagine. How can I say 1 million? You said 50,000.
Well, obviously, you got more value in it because it's a service that you're providing and something that I'm paying for, yeah. So we kind of look at it from different views already, yeah. But then I don't think that service you're providing is worth £1 million. That's impossible. Right.
But then I said, how much do you want a baby? Because you know some people it's everything. If they don't have a baby, they would want it down the line. Like
they're not using their money rightly. Because I'd be able to get if I had £1 million, I'd be able to get
cheaper.
money. I'd be able to get the baby and have change. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? But no chance.
Okay, so Iman said, Esther, women. What influences your asking price? The effects on your body, mental health, stories you've been told about childbirth, perhaps bills you have to pay, wanting kids of your own, maybe only being willing to do this after you have had your own. And so to do it as your first, the money has to be worth it for you. Your age, would you do it for free for your best friend who was desperate for a child, or perhaps offer a discounted rate? I will do, if anyone who's in my life who I love and hold dear, I would actually do it for free for them. I'll carry your kid for you.
Would you give them £1 million?
Sorry?
Would you give them £1 million?
No, I'm the womb. This is my womb. Like, if say someone wanted me to do it for them, say my best friend needed it, I'll do it for her for free. I wouldn't charge her.
I know, so I'm saying, essentially, it's the value you put in it. So essentially, you'd give her £1 million.
To do what? I'm the one carrying the kid.
Yeah, but you charge someone £1 million for it. You'd do it for your friend for free.
Yeah.
So you'd.
It's perks.
So you'd lose the million for your brethren. So essentially, you give it to her.
Yeah. Yeah. If I had like $1 billion, if I had like 50 million, yeah, I'd give everyone $1 million.
So what is it that, for real, like what is the main thing that drives the price up so high?
Do you know what it's like? So basically, pregnancy, yeah. Oh, honey. First of all, yeah, the pregnancy PR is not looking good, bruv. It's really not looking good.
Yeah, inform him, please.
There's a lot that
You think-
happens,
you
right?
think people just pop them out.
Nah, you pop them out, yeah, but it's by the grace of God that you're able to pop them out.
It's a miracle every single time.
It's a miracle every single time, Marks.
No,
Every
I know there's a lot
single
of difficulties
time.
with childbirth.
But the thing is, the difficulties are quite common. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though there's like the mortality, obviously, because we're in a Western society, the mortality rate is not that bad compared to like obviously like other countries. But every time you go to give birth to every time there's childbirth going on, it's the grace of God that child comes out healthy, and it's the grace of God that you are alive afterwards. There's people that have effects after. Like I remember there's a lady in my church here, black woman. Before you guys start, she had a baby, and everything felt fine, and then she went to the toilet like hours after, and she passed out in the toilet. Had her husband not been there, because you know how the NHS works, I've been stuck in there. Who knows? But yeah, basically, right. So I've seen a lot of stuff, right, about pregnancy.
Passed out.
Yeah, she just passed out.
She's fainted.
She's fainted out of nowhere, and,
Yeah,
and apparently she was losing a lot of blood. They didn't realize.
Ah, okay.
Like, do you know what I mean? There was a lot of stuff. But again, that's the thing, because people, you have baby and they think, okay, that's fine. You know, you're smiling and whatever. But sometimes there's internal things that's going on that's unaware. And then obviously people have postpartum. I was going to postmortem. I don't know why I did that. Postpartum depression as well. That's the whole thing, because your hormones are trying to get themselves back to a normal level. And sometimes people are just like highly depressed, where it's like, I can't even be around this child. And
it's so
it's
sad when you kind of reject the baby.
Yeah, it's crazy. And then you feel guilt as well that you can't bond with your baby, that you feel like you don't love your baby.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. And then during the pregnancy time, people lose their teeth because apparently your gums are a lot softer, so you could really bite into an apple and your teeth comes out with it.
Oh my goodness.
Crazy.
I mean, it sounds crazy. All this stuff happens. It doesn't happen to everyone. All the things doesn't happen to everyone. Like, and some of the things happen to nobody.
You're playing it down, basically. You're being Emmanuel today.
I'm just saying.
No, cook, bro.
What do you mean cook?
It's a
bro.
cook, bro.
I've seen a lot of women in my family have babies. None of them lost their teeth.
I know.
How many of them have you asked what the effects were?
Just your
They don't have-
family.
they don't lose their
I'm
teeth,
not
but-
saying that this doesn't happen. I'm saying everything doesn't happen to everybody.
That's it. Yeah,
but
So
then-
when you're relaying the
Oh,
information
my
and you're
family
laying,
lost their teeth.
no, when you're
No, but
relaying
something
the
happens
information
to
and you're
them,
laying it on thick and you're giving me everything, you're making it sound like this is the childbirth process, and it's not.
No, but it is though. Okay, yeah, but the people that didn't lose their teeth in your family, right? Did you ask them what else they lost?
No, I've seen it. I've
Lost
seen.
respect for it.
No, but yes.
I'm not saying childbirth is a simple thing. This is
I
not
know
what I'm
it's
saying.
there.
Don't do this.
Too
You
late.
get what I'm trying to say? It's
Too
not too
late.
late. You've not heard what I said. You can clip it up because I said what I said. Don't give a shit.
It's all right. Anyway. This will be your first pregnancy rodeo on the clock app.
You said it'll get me out of here on the clock out.
I remember I
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to take it down. Oh, yeah. You have to take it down.
that went good. You had nurses.
You're
You
saying
seen
no
your
kid gonna cost us.
I said, look at this guy.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, but I believe all publicity is good publicity.
No women got means.
I honestly, I respect childbirth. I know it's
Yeah.
hard, very rare.
I'm
Not
actually
very
scared
rare.
of childbirth. I won't lie to you guys. Whew, I can't breathe right now. Like, I'm actually physically scared of everything to do with it. First of all, anyway, let's share my game. I don't want to put on a stupid amount of weight that I can never lose, right? I really don't. There's that. There is that vanity. Like, I don't want to look in the mirror and not recognize my body anymore, not feel, because I know how it is I feel already with body dysmorphia. So I can't imagine seeing my body changing and all that kind of stuff. That'd be difficult. And then just the fact, like, I saw this woman one time on TikTok here. There's milk coming out of her armpits. I said, what? And the love were like, oh yeah, this happens. And that's the thing, because you think it's not common. Then when you go in the comments, everyone's like, oh yeah, I did this, but no one ever talks about these things.
Oh, so you're saying that his family
Yeah.
could have been going through things, but
Yep.
just he wasn't around because he was out in the band.
No, that's not what I was saying. What I'm saying is that because these things happen, because of that mindset of everyone, like, it's pregnancy, it's part of life's process. People don't speak out about what it is that they deal with, and that's the reality.
No, but that goes
5 times more ladies told you.
No, that's facts though. But it all goes hand in hand. It's part of the process. This is the way that it's supposed to be. You
It's
get what I'm
not.
saying? I told you, no, God don't make mistakes. The human body is different. The way it's designed.
No, you're telling me
This is
the teeth falling out is
this is no, but
God's
this is
plan.
like, This
But
is
to be fair,
your
they do
body's
get-
biology. This is the way it's supposed to be. And
Yeah,
my
but it's
thing
a
is,
hazard.
you can clip me up and put me on TikTok again if you want. Yeah, but my whole thing is, I'm not trying to
Bro.
I'm not trying to belittle anybody's experience at all. I'm just saying, the sun don't ask for a round of applause for rising.
I don't even think Emmanuel
I really wanted that silence to.
I don't even think Emmanuel would say that.
I wanted that silence to sink in. I wanted that silence to sink in.
All right, you know what? So let's move on to the next question.
It's still about childbirth. This is the theme today, baby. This is the theme today. Okay.
You know what? I'm just playing. I'm trying to wind you up. I'm playing.
No. But little Brent is distraught.
Brent's crying. There are tears in Brent's eyes.
No, man, childbirth is really is a lot, man. It scares me. It honestly really scares me. Oh my
Why do you
gosh.
think certain women downplay the journey they go through?
Because again, it's like, oh, everyone goes through it. Like, it's childbirth. It's like, this is normal.
This is what he just said.
Yeah, exactly. And this is it. This is why people don't talk about it.
Everyone has a mentality of, well, the sun rises every day.
Exactly that. But the reality is that the thing is that obviously some things are biology is what it is. Some people don't get any sickness. Some people stay slim the whole time.
Yeah.
Some people stay healthy. They have no problems.
Yeah.
Some people from like month 3 are bedbound till the child is delivered because it is that effect. It has that effect on them. Obviously, you just have to see how your body reacts, what your body takes to it. But the thing is that because
his ad-libs are being so patronizing as well,
killing
you
me.
know.
Yeah, I'm done with him as well. He's a
No. I'm here with you.
No, don't piss me off.
He's not
Don't do
there
that.
with you.
Don't do that.
I'm
that.
here with you.
Don't tell me. I don't want you to be here with me.
Future God,
Even the way you
father
said,
to your child. I'm here with
even
you.
the way you said that, you're like, I'm here with you. I'm listening to you.
I see you.
I see you. Okay. My therapist never talks to me like that. Let me see. But basically, this is what it is. I feel like if more people talked about it, I don't think people will stop having kids on account of what happens.
Maybe.
But they would. No, they wouldn't.
But maybe they would.
They wouldn't.
But you're scared of pregnancy because of these things that you're hearing, right?
Yeah, but I was always scared of the whole push thing as well. Anyway.
Now added on to
But now I might lose my teeth.
milky armpits.
Milky armpits. Your bum tears up as well. They have to sew you back up sometimes. Your bum tears.
Yeah, they be splitting.
So I hope I don't have a kid with a big head. But that being said, anyway, I feel like if there were more conversations and people know what to look forward to going into it. But the issue is that a lot of women, when things happen to them, stop it. When things happen to them, they feel
That's the
that
old
it's
babies.
an isolated. Like they feel like they're the only ones going through it. But the reality is that so many women are going through it, but no one's talking about it.
Yeah.
So then, when it's just you don't know how to deal with it. I think even if people just said it, just talked about it, you will feel that there's that sense of community of, okay, do you know, I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Especially when you're trying to explain that. Obviously, your partner will never understand it. So when you're trying to explain to him, he will never understand what it is that you're really going through.
Do you know what's fascinating,
It's
right?
crazy, man.
The fact that this is a miracle and so much is at risk in order to achieve this miracle, right? And yet women would literally like just wait and pray that they get with a good enough individual to have this because they just need this particular thing. Even though there's danger afoot. Literally,
It's a
you
health
can
risk.
die.
It's actually and
Innately,
people die.
she's just still drawn to having this miracle baby, this miracle experience.
That's
Well,
not your brain. I don't think your process works like that though. Like that's a
Serious,
byproduct of the process. Like it's something as possible. Obviously, any surgery or anything like there's complications. But when you're thinking about that, you're not thinking about the worst. You're thinking about the
And that's the
good.
thing, because I've heard a lot of women say that when they, even like the whole labor, some women can be like, I was in labor for 40 hours, it was the most horrible thing. But they'll be like, well, as soon as you see a baby,
Serious.
all gone. And they're like, I can't wait for my baby number 2. Because when you think about it, also people have 2, 3 kids, 6.
I would.
Yeah, but some
love-
people have one kid and say, nope, never again.
And that's going to be me. That's going to be me.
I would love to be able to feel, right? If there is like a. I haven't finished.
Oh, go on.
You just,
I'm not going to say I want to feel childbirth.
Oh.
Is that where you think I was going?
I thought you said you wanted to just feel the experience. Like you just
Listen,
no. I've
no.
heard enough about it to know. I don't need to.
No.
Oh, but you're sitting there talking about, oh yeah, but it happens. The sun shines every day. Ridiculous.
What Esther just said, that even though I've gone through all of this, just seeing the baby for the first time, that feeling you have, like, just imagine if you can sell that feeling. That'd be better than cocaine.
Yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice.
I would love to feel that. What did you feel?
I
What did you
was
feel?
gonna say, just go and have a you, and then you
No,
can
it's
feel it.
different. It's different because you're just seeing it pop out.
That's
You,
true.
man. But she's made it.
Yeah, I'm weirdo as well. I'm pretty even killed with everything I do. You know me, like I told you, I don't get too up. I don't get
What
too
did you
down.
do when? Were you there? I have to ask the question, to be honest.
You man is killing me talking about this.
I just took it in my stride, man.
You like, yeah. Did you nudge her?
I just took it in my stride, man. I just picked him up. I was like,
Sponge
yeah,
your kid.
there he is now. You get me?
Welcome,
then,
Killy.
Then I just
This is it.
then I just named him.
This is it.
And that was it. It wasn't really
You know
a
what I
big deal.
thought?
It was just like, yeah, you're here now. Let's step.
That's why I always
Yes,
feel
step.
really bad, for single mothers. I can't, because you know what? It's so difficult, like pregnancy and the body changes and just all of that stuff. I can't imagine going through that on your own. Like, my heart actually hurts for single mothers because it's just like, even people in relationships, in wholesome in loving relationships where the partner is there, attentive, hand and foot, still struggle. How much more having to actually do it on your own? It's so sad.
Emmanuel just told me to tell you guys that he would have said what Marg said.
I know. You ain't got to tell me that.
I don't know why he decided to tell me I should say it on air, but
Because he's in the comments talking about, this scaremongering and that's part of the issue and not every woman goes through, and he had the cheek to talk about that's a fact.
wow.
Even when you get a vagina, then I want to hear facts from you. So
No, but the numbers, the sample size is as big as they are in correlation to the populations. It's minorities, isn't it? So that's why he's saying it's scaremongering, because
that's the thing, though. That's
you
what-
highlight these things, but they're not the.
but that's
They're
what
not
I'm
the
saying.
norm.
That's what I'm saying, that we don't
it's
know
a regular
that.
occurrence. It's a regular occurrence because it's something that happens. But when you check the sample size, it's the minorities of the pregnancies. It's
But
not.
this is-
So it's not the norm.
But this is what I'm
so
saying.
this scaremongering, when you start
No,
pushing that
no,
out
no,
there, this is what you're
Marks.
pushing out. For the most part, people have normal,
Marks,
healthy,
this
safe
is what
pregnancies.
I'm saying, because we do not know the sample size because people don't talk about it. When I see a TikTok and I'm going through the comments and I'm seeing 100 comments in a row saying, I went through that as well, I went through that as well, I went through that as well. We haven't conducted a good enough survey to know what the sample size is saying. Again, because of this mindset of, well, people go through it and not everyone goes through the actual true numbers. People go through some, like, I didn't know my mom's teeth were, like, my mom got her teeth done when she was pregnant. That's why women get free dental care. Every pregnant woman gets free dental care. If the sample sizes was not that great,
They get free dental care.
like, as soon as you're pregnant, you get free dental care.
Speak to that, please.
Every single woman who is pregnant gets free dental care. If it was such a minority and it wasn't that
When you
common,
say speak to it,
they
you say
wouldn't.
so basically what they're moaning about. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Wow.
That's,
No.
ain't that what you're
No,
saying?
That's not what I'm trying to say.
I'm
trying
saying,
to say
yeah,
it's
that-
more common than you think
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, sorry.
because think about it, if it was a case where not everyone goes through it, it will be a case where when you tell the doctor, this is all my teeth are wobbly now, then you get given dental care. No, the moment you're pregnant,
Wow.
you are now allowed free dental care.
Because obviously it's a byproduct of pregnancy. They understand that there's in cases it can mess up your teeth. So to think for all that, they give you dental care. But not every woman has to use it or has problems with their teeth. It's just there. It's just as a, what's the word we're looking for? Like a precaution.
Yeah.
Like a,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the fact that it's given to them by default, it means that it is more common than you suggested it was.
Yeah, but if you want free, all you got to do is go to job centre, you get free dental care. Go on the dole.
Right.
Everyone gets free dental care.
I don't.
Yeah, because you work. That's what I'm saying. You can, like, go get that JSA joint. You can get that.
Against
right.
your same joint.
I'm just saying.
Mm.
Now, don't make me out to be anti-woman today, please, because that's not
You man is proud.
the look
You
I'm
man
going.
sitting at home like that's a fact.
That's
I
not
can
the look
imagine
I'm
Iman
going
is
for.
facting up wherever he is. Like, yeah, that's a fact. But it is a serious thing, man. I think that's why I would have charged what I'm charging. But it's not an easy thing at all. Like, yeah, man, I can't. Like, it definitely scares me, man.
Yeah, I think for a friend to have a child for her friend,
Yeah,
that's massive. Especially if
Yeah.
it is that person, again, is mindful of how their body would react.
yeah.
and knowing full well that you're putting your life on the line doing this particular thing.
It's mad.
Yeah, it's
And that's the thing, yeah, because people pass away, man. And sometimes as well, like there's
It's not
It's
right.
just mad,
we don't
man.
trivialize anybody's experiences. We have honest, open conversations from different people, from different genders, different sexes. This is how people think and feel. No, I'm not trivializing anything. This is opinions and mindset. This is a conversation that we need to have. This is important. This is how people think.
Yeah, I think sometimes it's trivialized and sometimes it's
dismissed.
yeah. I think also no, let me not go there.
Okay, don't go there. That's safe.
Yeah. But yeah, people don't like when it is yourself and my own talk sometimes. You know, somebody actually said that the podcast
Yeah.
would kind of fly if it is we get rid of yourself and Emmanuel.
They said that.
I actually saw that. It was mad.
Yeah.
They said
They
this.
said your
It will fly.
success is
You're
capped.
holding back.
Yeah. They said your success is capped.
Yeah.
These two around here. They
Where
said
the
if you
where
guys
the
want to get to
bones?
next level,
That's not fair, man. Because you are just, and I understand.
But
Yeah.
man, it's a small sample size. Don't get
No,
big.
exactly. That's cool. I'm not sure, but I understand. I get it in it, yeah. Because I like
We
when I
don't
watch
talk
people.
about it. It's a
No,
small
but
sample
I'm not
size.
to talk about it. It's fine.
It's scaremongering. You just said it's scaremongering. Why talk about it?
No, but
It's
I'm-
a small sample size.
I wanted to get my shit off.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's too late. Now.
I ain't seen your son, so I'm good.
yeah, that's why he's in the studio today. By the way,
I'll continue to do this.
he like Brent is holding that grudge, boy.
No.
Okay, so would you want a woman who has a track record of carrying babies?
I would if I'm gonna use a surrogate.
Carrier?
Yeah, I would though. If I'm gonna use a surrogate, I would want someone.
I'm
else.
gonna say that for today's episode, you might not want to agree to anything Brent says just as soon as he says it.
Yeah,
You might want to just make sure it's coming
need
from
to,
her.
need to check my mirrors.
Yeah, you definitely need to. Because when you agreed, he smiled. Look at his face right now; it's killing me. It's just I feel like he's trying to set you up today.
It's all right.
Have you seen a picture of his kid at least?
No. I didn't even know he was 3. That's just 3 years of opportunities. You know how many times I see this boy? 3 years. Jeez. He's
sorry.
even been to his first zoo and I don't even know. I haven't seen any pictures.
Safari.
That went his first. I took him to the zoo long
It was a
before that.
safari.
Thanks, Max.
Oh, come on, yeah, that was his first safari though.
Did you at least watch his snap so you could keep him in the background?
Look what you can do. Wait, let me show you. Look how he gets to school. 3 years old.
He's riding bike as this.
Oh,
Right.
Brent looks so proud, so happy.
100%. And he doesn't have the.
Stabilizer.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Never touched stabilizer a day in his life.
Not him riding dirty. Man, like. Nah, he's a young killie. I love it.
Notice I still don't know what he looks like because all I
Oh,
see
you
is
just on the back of his head?
That's all right. I actually want to
That
see
man's
him
gonna
in
read.
They're teasing me. He's
Say
like-
you're
Hey, look, they just plaited his hair last night and he's being smug. There he goes.
How
All right, I
beautiful
understand
is
what you're
he?
saying.
He's
I can
so
tell
beautiful.
As soon as you lay your eyes on this boy,
Like, he's
you'll be
so
like, yeah,
beautiful.
Max is in here.
Yeah.
But he looks like a troublemaker already.
I love
He
it.
looks street smart already.
I love it, man. But
What was the question again? Sorry.
it's
Would you want a woman that's got previous
track record.
experience?
Of being a surrogate.
yeah.
But again, anyway,
That's just like regular stuff. No.
I feel like,
No,
is that made with love though?
what are the things that you? So, what are the things that you took into consideration when you was getting your price?
So everything that I go through,
Just
the physical body, the mental health, the stress and strain of it, the fact that I'm gonna have to come on TDA, I'm gonna in between
Okay, so-
every headline, I'm gonna have to go and pee every time.
I'm taking into consideration how much this investment is going to cost me after the fact. So after I pay that mill, all the money that I've got to pay
They put another 5 mil
in
into the
perpetuity, like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like that's got to go into consideration. That investment that's not solid. That doesn't make sense.
Do you know my thing as well? Yeah.
£50,000 sounds like good money to me, like for that service, like sensational piece. $1 million
months.
excessive. It's just stupid. It's not even that's not-
Excessive?
it's not worth what it's not worth what you're paying me.
That should be
what
my
you're charging me.
That should be my tip. That should be my tip. 50K.
Yeah, man, that sounds about right, man.
Cause I live with that every single day. It's attached to me. Every day. I don't get to like take it off and put it to the side for a minute.
It's not worth
For 9 months.
It's not worth
It's
that.
actually
It's
10
not,
months,
it's
actually.
not even worth that to you. You told me you'll do it to your brethren for free.
But that's
Like,
not
it's
fair-
not.
that's
It's not even
different,
worth
though.
that. It's not even worth that
No,
to you.
it is because first of all, it is because again that's different. That's a sentimental thing with my friend. I don't know the couple who are paying me, but my friend's one is different because I would have known my friend all my life. We would have been talking. I would know how much she really wants this.
Stacey, where have you been? Do you know how many people risk their life for 50K? Shit, 50K ain't worth 50 your life for. You know how many people risk their life every day for
And guess what?
£50,000?
And guess what?
life-changing
Sometimes
money,
it's not
man.
even sterling, rupees.
Okay, get out of here. Goodbye. I said naira.
Naira. Do you get what yen? Do you get what I'm saying?
100%.
That's a lot of money, bro. I don't understand.
You're not okay, you know.
What?
How can you say sometimes I'm sterling? It's rupees. No, personally, I'm not risking my life for 50K. That's dead. That is so. That people need to step their game up.
Nah, man.
You
if
need to see yourself. You need to see how. Know your worth, man. 50K.
Nah, you get out of the mud, man.
Ain't no way. Ain't no
You
way.
ain't been through nothing, man.
50K.
Yo, Kevin, the reason as to why is I simp all the time. It's to encourage dialogue. You can't have it one-sided all the time. That's not discussion, bro.
That's so funny.
Yeah. What's the next question?
Next question is. So, would you guys want someone who's done it before? No,
Yes, I would.
you would. Okay.
I don't look at anybody's
That's
past.
actually,
and-
yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good point Iman made. It says about low attachment to keep the baby. Because someone was saying, I think it was Ebony, she was saying yesterday that in the UK, if you are a surrogate, you have rights. So
To
you
keep
can
it,
do
you
the
can change
ends.
your mind.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Serious.
That's
Yeah, but people do that though.
wild.
So
Now
you have to pray your surrogate does not change their mind, boy.
We're beefing.
Or sometimes
You
people
can't do
make
that to
them
me.
contracts.
That baby's gonna be an orphan. You can't do that to me. Nothing.
Like, I've recently realized how bad changing your mind last minute is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so.
I want to know where that's coming from.
No,
talk about women get
no,
fair.
no.
Now I wanna know.
It's so bad. It's not good.
Is
Can you
that
tell me
because
that?
of something that someone done to you, or did you done to someone that made you realize it?
I think both.
Oh, yeah, can you tell me after the show?
No,
Can we have a gist? No. Why can't you tell me?
because we're on the morning show right now and we're talking to the people. Them.
Yeah, but I said after the show.
No, but we're still talking about this.
Yeah, but I tell you
I'm gonna
things.
put on the confetti again
I tell you things.
and the Iqbal.
But we're gonna talk about it after. 'Cause I want to know.
Okay.
But
But yeah, it's very, very.
I can't like that's horrible. You know.
It is. It is.
You can't carry someone's baby for 9 months. And then, because obviously they do that, they go to the hospital visits with you as well. And then if the baby's kicking, you be like, oh, feel the baby. And then you're like, and then they're in the ward. Sometimes they're in the ward with you while you're giving birth because you allow them in the room.
What's it called? A shared birthing? I can't remember.
Yeah, something like that. And then they're in the room with you while you're giving birth. And then the baby comes, you're like, second thought. I like to keep it. I'm sorry.
I said,
Now I've got to rush you.
Especially if it's a surrogate.
Oh,
That's
that's
your
horrible.
child.
That's what I'm
In
saying.
their
I'm
tummy.
talking about the surrogate. That's what I'm talking about. You can't tell my child is in your tummy. You're telling me you want to keep the child.
you know it's strange ready. So they had the surrogate, and the surrogate has the baby, and then you come in to see the baby now, and
And she's
you're,
like-
you're trying to take the baby, but she's
like-
gripping it.
She's like,
getting
she's like,
and you're like, and you're like, wait,
it's
one
like,
second.
pass my baby. She's
I
like,
beg you,
she's
give
like,
me
your
my baby.
baby.
She's like, yup. 1 second.
That's my baby.
Tell me something. Tell me something.
Do you know what I'll say? I'll be like, do you know what? You've had a busy night. I'm gonna let you nap. I'm gonna give you a few hours. I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna take my baby. All right? All right. I will see you in a little while. Because give me my fucking baby. What does that mean?
Suppose it's a white surrogate and it's a black baby in the oven.
Oh, that was your first mistake, wasn't it?
You hold on to that. See how long you can hold on to that. But a completely white woman, and my child is a hue of Emmanuel.
It's not like Prince Charles in them.
What's that first touch thing? That's a charge in America, isn't it? They charge you to touch the baby or something like this. I'm so happy I missed what you just said.
Yeah, first contact. Do you know that's mad to me as well? I'm sorry. Okay, can you put the baby in the car then? I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for my baby to lay on my chest.
Yeah, you pay for the skin-to-skin contact, innit?
Yeah, okay, can you put the baby in the car then?
But it's the
I'll
privilege
buck the baby in the car.
of us living in this country. All of that is kind of just Like,
We take it for granted.
yeah.
Okay, but what is the
Roll
okay?
into our healthcare.
Can someone in America, Stacey, please, Shayla, can you let me know what the other option of not doing that is? Because I would just say, that's fine. Can you put the baby in the car, please? And then when we're getting the car, we're skin to skin as much as I want. But you're not going to charge me for late putting my child on. What's the other? What is the other option here?
Wait, would you do that?
Do what?
Put my baby in the car.
No.
100%.
Pay.
I'm cheap.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, wait. So it's just popped out of your tummy,
yes. My
Right?
Vagina, Brent. Don't pop out your tummy.
vagina.
Yes. That's where
Popped
baby
out your
comes
vagina.
Yeah. Unless it's a C-section, then they take it
So
right
you-
from the stomach.
Yeah. And when I say popped out, because it was in your tummy to begin with,
Okay,
and it's
fair
now
enough.
going through your vagina.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't go through your bum.
Some babies do.
No, they don't.
As in, it rips your bum.
But it doesn't go through the bum.
If you think about it,
I don't know why I'm
if it
having this
rips,
conversation.
if it rips
I
the
don't know why I
bum,
have this conversation.
your bum is wide open. So part of it
I'm not
comes through
engaging.
your bum.
I'm not engaging. So
Charlemagne.
it it pops out, right? And it's your baby now. You've been crying. It's an emotional experience,
Yeah.
and you know full well, obviously, when you touch it, you have to pay for it.
I'll be honest, I'm
But
going to clean
you've
that
been
first.
arguing from since it is your husband brought you into this hospital whilst
Yeah.
it is you guys were on holiday, and
Yeah.
oh my goodness, a baby's coming, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that you have to pay fees for stuff that you don't want to pay for. Are you telling me
Yes.
that when it pops out, when you wrap it,
Yeah.
cut the umbilical cord, and they do that, you'd be like, have you changed your mind about the policy? You're not going to do that. You're going to be like, all right, cool. Grit teeth.
You see me, yeah?
No, don't say you are going to be petty and say
No.
you put that over there.
If you let me finish what I'm saying, I will. You know how when baby comes out with all the gunk and everything on it, the blood and everything, and people kiss the baby and stuff like that, I'm not doing that. So can you wipe it down, please?
But apparently there are health benefits to eatting the
No.
placenta.
Not me.
You would eat the placenta, surely.
Me.
Save that up.
Me.
Fry it up.
What is that? Suya?
Huh?
Nah. If I can season that suya,
Like a little slice every morning. I think you just.
I'm gonna vomit. I'm actually gonna vomit. Stop it. I can't. No.
Some people do that.
Do you know how?
I've
do you know
eaten
how
worse.
annoyingly? What?
I've eaten worse.
What's worse? What did you say?
I've
You
eaten
said
worse.
he's eating worse. I don't know what's worse than placenta.
Bum.
I doubt it.
Do you think?
I don't. It doesn't.
I think bum. I think anything's worse. I think nothing's as bad as in bum.
I don't think that you see. I feel like you ain't seen placenta.
Should we Google it? Why's Ray looking at me like that?
I want to know what is worse. People in the comment, in fact, I'm doing a poll. What's worse, eating placenta or eating bum?
For a poll.
Yeah, I will. And call it. What do you think people will say?
You
I'm
know,
just gonna say bum.
you know, people act like their shit don't stink. That's funny. Man said my baby came out clean.
Oh,
You know,
Who's that? Kevin.
no, gynecologist.
Girl. It's her birthday.
That's what I love.
Nah, man. I'll be honest with you. There's no way. No, you got to. I can't.
Man said my baby
Ew.
came out clean too. All right, deeper spirit.
All right. What, you guys vegans? Like,
They got that water.
This is what it
They
looks
got
like.
that water.
I'm not eating that.
What is that?
Placenta looks like.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even. Do you know what it is, Matt? Do you know I wouldn't eat placenta? I don't even eat liver. I don't eat liver. I don't eat kidney. I don't eat like funky meats. And you think I'm gonna eat placenta?
If you didn't know, if it was like curried or seasoned and
No. I only recently started eating oxtail. And I'm like, whew. I don't eat lamb. I don't even eat lamb.
Yeah, Shayla's saying you got to do the maths. Well, this is what she's saying. I'm interpreting it. The properties in there. The placenta keeps a whole human alive for
100%.
9 months. So
Nutrients.
imagine what's in that.
That's rotten.
Alive,
What I can
though.
think about is rotten meat.
That sounds like the source of life.
I need to, do you know what? I need to know, because you don't know me, I don't do anything for good skin, boy. I need to know what the benefits of actually eating placenta is. What are the health benefits? And this has got to be a fact, not an E-man fact, a fact, government fact. Because there's no way I'm just slicing up. It must stink as well. Actually, did anyone in the comments who's had kids eat the placenta?
I would. Especially if it's like a bonding thing as well. You get me?
He's lying. Your wife became out, had the baby. She got this foolishness talking about pregnant. She's talking about, "Come, we're gonna eat this."
Placenta salad.
You're not consuming that.
You're
telling her stop the foolishness.
I'm euphoric.
I'm telling you, stop the foolishness.
You're telling her stop the foolishness.
Let me look up what the placenta benefits of
You
eating.
want to smash up this whole kitchen?
Let me see. Benefits of eating placenta. All right, let's see.
Kevin's
let me
brethren
see,
thinks
it can
breast
prevent
milk.
postpartum depression, reduce postpartum bleeding, improve your mood. Mood? The tea I drink here every day improves my mood. Energy and milk supply, provide important micronutrients such as iron. There's no evidence that eating placenta provides health benefits. Placentophagy can be harmful to you and your baby. I don't know what that is. Oh, look at that. The negatives of the placenta: unpleasant taste and odor of the placenta, because it's been in your stomach for like 9 months. Increased vaginal bleeding, digestive issues. Of course, it's been 9 months. Increase in amount and intensity of hot flashes, increased anxiety. I don't know why you guys are eating placenta. That ain't it. I would never eat. I can't do that. I just could not do that. Ain't no way. But yeah, man, people that anyway, I don't know.
Someone said if you deep it, eating chicken eggs is worse.
In chicken eggs,
It's worse than
like
eating.
normal eggs. What's chicken eggs?
Must be eggs.
Yeah, because that's the period. Oh, I'm gonna vomit today. This ain't it. Apparently that is there.
Say what?
that's the chicken's period.
Well, when they lay the eggs.
Yeah, but isn't that the babies then?
Yes, they're babies. Yeah.
Well, how does it not turn to a chick?
Because they don't. They take the eggs out. It stops the process. I don't know how it works. I can't remember. I swear I went through school and they taught us how to incubate the eggs and all that kind of stuff and all that.
Yeah, I've hatched a chick before.
Yeah, but
From
from
an
Tesco. from Tesco.
Oh, this guy.
No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
Must have had to be straight from the source.
Nah, it was from a farm.
Oh yeah, see.
And it was meant to be an egg, but it was a chick.
It was an egg.
Was it alive?
Yeah, before what? What?
You said you've hatched a chick before.
Yeah,
Oh, do you know what I was thinking? You know when you break it, that's what I was thinking.
it broke itself.
Yeah, but in my mind, you know when you want to make eggs and you tap it with a fork?
Oh,
That's what I thought you meant by hatched.
okay.
But no, you didn't mean
Alright,
that. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to think that, actually, if I say younger, I probably stopped thinking this, I moved 3 years ago. But I used to feel like if the eggs were in the house for too long, what if there's a chick in it? I used to be scared that a chick might come out.
Well, the temperatures. 100%.
They can't do that. It doesn't work like that.
Is it?
It just goes, doesn't it go like rotten and
Tell
stuff?
me how it works, young man. When
I
it
can't remember the
when
science.
it isn't touched or plucked from the hen's basket.
Booty
Tell
hole.
me how it works.
And they're just sitting on it.
Tell me how it works, son.
It gets fertilized.
Huh?
I don't know. They sit on it and
Yeah, it is
and
unfertilized,
it's
actually,
a
yeah.
fertilization thing.
Yeah, if it is fertilized, then it will.
I can't remember how it works. I just know there's a process. Like, how often do we deal with eggs?
I'm actually screaming. How
What?
could Ginny just say, eating placenta will give you a taste for human flesh? He said that's what happens when you get peckish. It's true.
How do cannibals survive though? They must be hard for them, innit?
Cannibals?
Yeah, it must be difficult.
Like once you had a taste
I mean,
of
it
human
seems
flesh,
to be
because
getting
what if it's leng? Like what if it's actually leng? How are they coping?
Raw meat?
Not raw. I just said human. I never said raw.
Oh, so you wanted to cook it?
Of course.
Yeah, the weirdest ones is when it is they don't cook it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're weird. I
No,
think people who eat
weirdest.
animal. I think people who eat animal meat without cooking it are just as weird. Are equally as weird.
Yeah, then they do the whole blue thing. I'm like, just run up to the cow and bite it, man. Just
Cook it.
That ain't it.
But if needs must, you'll eat raw meat.
No.
Why?
Wow.
Exactly.
That's mad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm waiting for the day you get to my level of maturity. Not your levels.
No, but you're right. But you said why?
No, because I'm talking to him.
Okay, so you're channeling. Okay, because of the audience.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're speaking to anyone else, you wouldn't have said that.
No.
If you're speaking to Iman, you wouldn't have said that.
Just fun fact, right?
Okay, here we go.
Emmanuel, back in
Where's
the
this
day,
going? Okay.
back in the day, used to do something stupid. You know, back in the day when we used to use slurs like to describe people who do certain things.
Yeah.
This guy, right? He would come so stupid.
I'm so scared.
And he would like go behind me, and he would like just
Kiss your neck.
no, just lightly and like touch me. You know, just to kind of because he knows I don't like that, and he says it's a Nigerian thing, right? But it's not. I don't think it is. He's doing some dumb stuff like just touch me like lightly.
Yeah. How was that Nigerian thing? How could even? Where's the correlation?
I don't know. Well, he's Ghanaian, so maybe it's a
Exactly.
Ghanaian
That's what I was
thing.
thinking. I thought you were going to say something else there. I'm glad you didn't go where I thought you were going to go with that.
Yeah, it was very stupid.
Okay, so
No, you're not kidding me, guys.
would you consider? Let's bring it back home. What's your say?
The
Get back in the bus.
home straight. Let's get back in the car.
Let's get back in the car. That's it. So would you consider a waste of money if the child grew up to be a nobody? What it?
Yes. Well,
You're right.
£1 million has just been going off.
Oh, it's off the back of that particular baseline. £1 million.
My £1 million, yeah. So if it's 50k, you wouldn't mind. Something like
Give or take in it. Just see. You work. You get what you
bad
get.
investment. We
Bad
go
investment.
again,
Yeah, you move. £1 million though. You better be LeBron
But-
James.
mate.
Well, it depends on what you are having the baby for, whether it's the experience of 0 to 18 years. Maybe it's that. Because after a certain time, you let them go.
Yeah.
And I guess you live off of their shine after that, I guess. I don't see you doing that, though.
No, you still. I don't think. I think. I don't know. Everybody's
Different.
everybody's relationships with their families and stuff's different. And obviously, like once you get 18, you have thingy. What's the word? You have the I can't remember what the word is, but you can make your own choices and you can do your own shit. You get me?
Yeah.
But that doesn't change you from being my child. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's something that's gonna cut off when I'm 18. You got I've got invested interest
Yeah.
to the day you're gone.
Mm.
You get me? So.
Yeah. So he would be vexed if it is the child to not to nothing. So,
Heck, if the child
but
is free, I'd be
that'll
vexed
be on
anyway.
you, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
That would be
do
on
that.
you. You reared that child.
But if I paid £1 million, bro, I expect quality, bro.
Yeah, you make that quality.
Yeah,
It's
see,
your
you
genes.
you overpriced.
It's your genes. It's
See,
you.
You
This-
overpriced it. See, now we're hashing out the conversation. You can see by $1 million stupid, right?
No, of course not. You didn't think I would see that, did you? What? Of course not. I'm thinking, do you know what? Speaking of this is brought up
It's
a
a
lot more
seller's
things. I'm
market.
about to go 2
It's a
million.
seller's market.
Mm.
There is a need.
Yeah. Especially if that comes from like someone who's intelligent, who's smart. Psh, that $1 million is worth it, boy.
Ema said you better not believe that story.
Brent, they were really upset. They were really caring. They really were worried about you.
Me.
They said, Brent, he caressed you. He touched you where, Brent?
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was
they were
just
saying.
light touching. It's very stupid. I will call Stephen immediately, and Stephen will
Iman,
corroborate the fact
he said,
that he
"Don't
did
act."
that nastiness.
Yeah, he denied it.
Because he knows I didn't like it. Like sometimes, even whilst I was in his house, and he would leave the studio after rapping, my back would be turned just like this. And you know how you pass behind me,
Yeah.
right? You wouldn't do that to me,
Yeah.
because your brain's right.
Yeah.
He would do this, and he
Said
would do
your
that, and he
brain's-
would run out. He would run out.
Iman,
Very
yeah,
questionable
it's
guy.
not good for you, man.
Very questionable guy. But never mind. It's in his past.
It's crazy, man.
He identifies as cisgender now.
I didn't even hear it yet, but I don't want to hear it.
So he identifies as cisgender.
Who you calling sis? All right, so do you think people would likely be up for surrogacy if the government funded it? Obviously, you still need to look after the child, but
100%.
I would do that.
Anything the government's paying for, they want. Yeah, they'll take it.
Yeah, I would do that.
They'll
Do you
be
mean I
right.
don't have to go through the whole everything myself? Let's go, boy.
Do you know how many like women that are popping babies out just to claim like more
Benefits.
benefits? 100% they will do that.
But if the government was funding, they'll tell you it costs £2 million.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's what they'll tell you.
True.
Be cooking them books.
100%.
I'll be honest with you guys. Yeah, if I'm rich enough, yeah, and my partner was not like against it, so I've got, my career is gonna be amazing, and I'm just doing great things. Do you know what I mean? And we're just like, we want a kid, but it's like, oh, but my schedule is packed up for the next 2 years.
Mm.
and he's not opposed to it, I would actually use a surrogate. That'd be lit.
I hear that.
I really would. If someone's willing to do it, and we can pay someone 50k, I ain't paying someone $1 million. But if we can pay them 50k, I could do 150k. Just, for the pain and sufferings of it all. But yeah, I would do it. If I don't have to go through all of that myself, milky armpits and everything, I'm doing it.
You are stuck on these milky armpits, boy.
Do you know how scary it was? Her armpit, yeah. So let me take you guys there, right? So she had an armpit, normal armpit, right? But it was like a ball in there. So it was hard.
I think I've
It looked like it hurt. And then when she presses it, it's like milk. So imagine having frozen milk under your armpit. So it looked like it hurt, and she couldn't really put her arms down. Ay. And then when she pressed it, it would literally like milk. Apparently, because the glands for the milk is not just in the breast; it's like through your back and all. Milky back.
No, if you have a tough time, the experience can be bad. You get me? There's a lot of wear and tear.
It's a gamble, because
on
how
the
do you know
woman's body. You don't know how it's going to present.
You just don't know how.
Like,
And my body is dramatic on a normal day.
Deform people, swell up your feet, change your shoe
Yeah.
size, change your nose. I've seen pregnancy change someone's whole face.
There was some woman that went on TikTok. She went viral, yeah. Marks. She was a nice, fine babe, like a very pretty girl, very cute and petite, very tiny nose, like the one celebrities are paying money to get. When she got pregnant, let me see if I can find it. Like, when I tell you, she did not look like herself.
But it goes back though, doesn't it?
It does, but damn, that's 10 long months. Look how much distress I was in when my face changed.
That's true.
And that was a week. Imagine then, how do you see more of your, crap, I don't think I'm going to find it. On TikTok, can you find your liked videos?
I don't know. I don't know to use that.
You sure can. You sure I love technology. You sure can. Let me see if I find it.
Yeah, breastfeeding is not even simple anyway.
Yeah.
With babies and all that. When I've seen babies have problems latching on and that.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen these sore nipples where the baby's just going brazy but not sucking properly and all that. Yeah, it's tough. Don't get me wrong. I hear you. Like, it's tough. But again, I feel like you like when you lay all the things out, you're saying it like that's the pregnancy experience. And that's kind of not fair, innit?
Okay. That middle one, click into it. You are prepared to be blown away. Prepare to be blown away. It's a lot, man. It's actually a lot to go through, man. But big up all the women that are doing it, man. Honestly, it's such an amazing thing to do. And big up all the single mothers out there as well. Okay, you hear that gasp? You hear that gasp?
That's not the same thing.
Exactly. But guess what? It was the same woman. But you got to see it. You like, I don't think you have to see it.
Are you sure?
I promise you. Same woman.
That baby patterned her. So after
You can't play TikToks on the show, can you?
So after she had the baby, did she double black? Well, no, this nose looks like it's here forever as well. This don't look like it's. This don't look like it's.
Pregnancy nose is what scares me the most because okay, you ain't gonna do that.
Oh wait, I've got click the middle one.
The middle one.
Is it safe to play for everybody?
Yeah, because it's a public TikTok. It went viral.
Send me the thing.
Just on the day after page. The day after TikTok or what? Or text.
Email.
What?
Okay.
It's easy for me to pull it up here.
All right, let me do it
It's a
now.
different system I'm using.
Because y'all gotta see this. Just how stunning she is. Gmail or New Black? Brent.
Gmail. Thank you.
Right. Sent.
Should I play the birthday music in the meantime?
You had a lot of playlists for gin today, didn't you?
No.
That's so funny. Nah, man. Honestly, I don't know, man. It's shocking. It is just, I don't think I can do that. What other questions is that we can do while the video is loading?
That was a lot, though.
Hers, isn't it?
Is this trigger warning?
No, it's not trigger warning. It's live.
It's a jump scare, but no, it's not. It's a jump scare. Have you got it?
Yes.
Breastfeeding hurts. Yeah, actually, yeah, because apparently as well, if you don't pump for a while, your breast, like it really, really hurt. Oh my gosh. The PR for pregnancy is not good.
My
not good.
brother stays pregnant. She's
Is
pregnant
it?
again. She's pregnant
Some girls
again
are
now.
just fertile like that,
She's
you know.
got like 4 or 5 youths, and there's some. I think them little ones.
The age gap is close, isn't it?
Show yourself before pregnancy versus...
She loves it. She just stays getting slammed up. So it can't be that.
Like, some people are just fertile. Some people don't mean it.
No, but if it was so traumatizing, she wouldn't be going through. Like she's living for this. Is her, like she loves it. She's like all she's doing is getting slammed every day.
Show yourself before pregnancy versus what it did to you.
You talking about? What are you talking about?
Is that the same person? That's not the same
girl.
person.
No,
I promise you it
why
is.
Why? Show me the workings out.
It is the same person.
How
Brent.
do you know that?
Because Brent,
I've seen TikToks
her,
before where they've said something and it isn't true.
Brent, she does daily.
I create TikToks.
Brent,
like
she
that.
does. I know you do. You know.
That's not
Brent,
real.
She does vlogs, and I've slowly seen her her
she go
face
back
come
to
back.
the-
Yes, Brent. I was on a page for over an hour because I could not
She went
believe
back
it.
to the previous after a while.
Yeah. She's not even all the way there yet. Look, she's not all the way there yet.
What it did to you.
Look at her now. She's halfway there.
She's clean, man.
She's not back to herself. When it's
Weird. Yeah, her nose got broad though.
bruh.
She still looks beautiful.
Yeah, pick up her. But the baby done her dirty, man. The nose got broad. What happened to my cousin though? Her nose got serious. Serious. Like, this was a fuck nose. This was a... Trust me. No, because when people say, what happened to you? Like, fuck nose.
You're so stupid. I didn't see that coming.
I'm just saying. It happens, man. It's crazy out here.
You're an idiot. Ay. That honestly, I'm good with my teeth falling out. I can't have my nose make up half of my face. I can't. Ay. And I look like I've got the nose that it will spread. That's what pisses me off. I feel like I can tell my reality.
Oh, so she had a filter on with the first pictures?
It didn't matter. She
I think
didn't
people
look.
said that she had a filter on.
Even if she didn't have a filter, guys, she don't look like that. Because not all the pictures had filters on. That's not the girl. That's not who her husband married. But she's got her love. Oh, it's such a beautiful family though. Her husband is so loving, so caring. Very wholesome marriage, guys. Check out her TikTok. Honestly, I love their content. Nah, man. Yes, pregnancy can change some people's faces. I've seen people's faces changes, look different.
Yeah, no, it's facts. It's real. It's definitely real.
Oh, yeah. The PR is not good, man. That's why you got to be with men who fancy you, because you can't half fancy me. Then when I get pregnant, my face change. You definitely don't fancy me now.
And some women get them little cute little baby bumps and they just got through. And
That's what
some
I
women
want.
get
Some
huge.
people get huge, bruv.
Like, and walking up the steps looks like a dangerous.
It's a danger. It's like with every step, ooh, honey. That's what I would like. That's why I go gym. So then, because if you work out, basically, like if your body is used to working out, you can work out for your pregnancy and everything. Like I'm gonna be eating healthy. I pray I have no cravings, and like I'm going to do the best I can to look, because I have to look in the mirror and like what I see. I have to. I'll be depressed otherwise. And that's the honest truth, because I know myself. I know how I operate. It's mad. Brenny's still in shock.
I've seen people
Brenny's just frozen.
in the chat window saying, like, she looks the same, just a bit.
Okay, yeah, yo.
I don't get it.
Do you guys know where glasses like? Maybe they haven't got the glasses on.
And it's not even a flex to insult the woman. That's not what it is. I just never knew that happened.
How can someone say, is there a TDA Instagram?
Of course.
What? All these months, I'm here sitting here saying the day after TNB, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Yes, we're on everything. No, but honestly, wait, hold on. What am I relaxing about? I know people are telling me to relax about, but honestly, these are the things I think about. I know shit my game.
Let me just mute it for a second.
Yeah, man. Jenna just said, don't be scared. Sis, it's too late. I'm terrified. I'm shaking in my boots. Like, I actually don't know how it's just be a whole... I just always pray to God that I would actually have a good pregnancy and a simple one and just like an easy one. I just can't deal with stress, man. But my father knows me. Do you know what I mean? My father knows me. He knows what I can and cannot deal with. And I believe he will not give me more than I can handle. And that includes how I look. It's proper crazy, man. This is why I'm charging $1 million. Because that could be me. Now you are the woman in the next
But
photo shoot.
so you need to consider it. Because you know that you're like an allergic babes. The pregnant experience is going to be a lot for you, I think. I'm sorry, I'm not putting it out there like that. But I'm just being
Mark,
honest.
because why do you think I'm scared? I'm too sensitive for this world that we live in. I react to everything.
No, pregnancy
So imagine-
I think pregnancy will be tough for you.
I know it will, boy.
I don't think it'd be tough for you.
Not like that.
But it's just like, there's a lot that happens to me unprovoked.
She's allergic to like everything.
I'm sensitive to everything.
Wait,
like, it's
don't
mad.
you also have cravings that you don't normally crave?
Yeah, they give me. Yeah, sometimes I see people eating foolishness when they're
Yeah,
pregnant.
people eat chalk, people eat dirt, some people crave sand and they just eat sand.
Suppose you get a craving for eating
S.
something. You
I'll
would
be
never
like, come on,
forgive that.
husband.
You would never forgive
Come on,
that.
David, roll over. That craving's acting up again. I would never forgive that child. I would never forgive that child. I wouldn't give into it though. But that's the thing, because even that year, like, I don't want to give into all my cravings. But obviously, I've heard that it's mad, because my mum said, yeah, when she was pregnant with one of us, I can't remember who it was, she said she was craving some, like, egg sandwich she had in the airport in Heathrow.
Oh.
She made my grandma drive her all the way from Bermondsey to Heathrow. They got there, she had one bite of the sandwich. She's like, okay, I'm done. My cousin, no, you're gonna eat the sandwich. You're gonna eat that sandwich. She's like, no, like, and that's it. Like, you just... And like you could just start crying because that is so. You know how I am. You know I'm a crier.
You're crying.
Imagine how
even if
emotional
it
I'm
is
gonna
you
be.
don't have a baby in your tummy.
Second? No. But that's what I just said to you though. I cry like I am an emotional person. So imagine we're gonna be having topic of the day talking about babies. I wouldn't know what it could be about. I'm gonna be bursting in tears. But maybe it's gonna be the opposite.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been crying all my life. And when I have a baby, I'm gonna be the baddest kitty on road. Maybe.
Yeah, I think.
But again, it's a gamble.
Like a really dope mother as well, you know.
Now I'll be a great mum. I'm doing the work now so I can make sure I can be a great mum in the future. I would definitely be an amazing mum. Like I would definitely be an amazing mum. But it's mad, man. Someone said the mum was eating the wall. Yeah, like the cravings are so random and weird. I hope I crave like salads or something.
So healthy.
It's mad, man. But all the best, all parties involved, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Build up for my C-section. Yeah, even the whole C-section thing as well. It's too much, man. It's not nice. It's not fair.
It's tough.
It's tough.
Yeah, you got to be considerate, man. It's not easy.
It really isn't.
But that's why you are queens, man. That's why we champion you so much, man.
Amen.
moment of silence.
All right. You've done this well. Thank you.
Thank you very much, everybody. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into our next headlines. Okay. So the new deputy Tory chairman says he'll support the death penalty. This guy's whining, boy. The newly appointed deputy Conservative Party chairman has said he would support the return of the death penalty because nobody has ever committed a crime after being executed.
That's facts.
That is a fact.
That was facts.
Do you know how mad that is to say that? Said nobody has ever committed a crime after being executed. Outspoken Ashford MP Lee Anderson was handed the position working as one of the new chairman Greg Hand's lieutenants in the run-up to the next election by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak during Tuesday's reshuffle. A former Labour councillor before converting to the Tories, Mr Anderson has been no stranger to controversy since being elected to Westminster in 2019, having criticised food bank users and the England men's football team for taking the knee in protest at racism. He also suggested using Royal Navy frigates to return to France those arriving in small boats across the English Channel. Asked whether he would support the return of death penalty, Mr. Anderson told the weekly magazine, yes, nobody has ever committed a crime after being executed. You know that? You know that, don't you? 100% success rate, he said. 100% success rates. The death penalty for murder in the UK was outlawed permanently in 1969, with it totally abolished for all crimes in 1998. The last people executed in Britain were Peter Allen and Gwen Evans on August 13th.
68.
64, yeah.
Yeah, they hanged them.
That's
not that long ago, you know.
That's not that long
They
ago.
hanged them in the street in this England in 64.
And then people watch.
Yeah.
Do you know how sad that's very sadistic.
So it was a thing.
But that was a form of entertainment back then.
It was a thing.
Public killings.
Get ready, go on the weekends, go down to the square for the hanging.
What is the mindset that...
They never had internet them days, man.
Yeah, but what makes you be like, okay, this is good entertainment? Like, were they desensitized to death? Or...
You just got to work with what you got, man. There's nothing going on. The Premier League wasn't even about. Yeah, man. I hear it.
They had to make do.
Yeah, I hear it. You couldn't even text me. You have to go and knock for him to go watch the hangings.
So you're coming out to that. Imagine that. All right. The UK has signed up to the European Convention on Human Rights, ECHR, which prohibits the restoration of the death penalty. But Mr. Anderson argued that heinous crimes such as the murder of Fusilier Lee Rigby in 2013, I agree with this one, by Islamist extremists Michael Adebolajo and Michael Adebowale, where the perpetrators are clearly identifiable, should be punished by execution. This one, I agree with that one, boy. They should have gone. And our next headline, trans criminals will be imprisoned based on gender at birth. Newly convicted or remanded transgender prison inmates will initially be placed in jails according to their gender at birth, the Scottish Prison Service, SPS, has confirmed. The policy was confirmed in an urgent review which found a double rapist being placed in a women's jail did not put female prisoners at risk of harm. However, the SPS said it received conflicting details on Isla Bryson. It also called for an urgent review of admission rules for some inmates. The investigation was ordered by Justice Secretary Keith Brown in the wake of a public outcry after Bryson was initially housed in segregation at Cornton Vale Prison in Stirling. Bryson, who will be sentenced later this month for raping 2 women while she was known as a man called Adam Graham, was then moved to a male wing at HMP Edinburgh. In an interview with BBC Scotland, Mr. Brown initially said the rule applied only to transgender people convicted of violence against women. But after an intervention from a member of his staff, the Justice Secretary clarified that all transgender prisoners will go into an assessment in a prison service facility which matches the gender of their birth. And our last headline in this segment, ambulance waits have quickened the last month. Ambulance crews reached emergencies such as heart attacks and strokes 1 hour quicker in January than December in England, figures show. They took 32 minutes on average compared with more than 90 the month before. The target is 18 minutes, but January's average was the quickest for 19 months. A&E waiting times also improved, with just over a quarter of patients waiting longer than 4 hours, down from more than a third in December. Flu and COVID hospital admission rates have started falling since the new year, but the Society for Acute Medicine president, Dr. Tim Cooksley, said wait times remained intolerable, and he highlighted the waits. He highlighted the waits the sickest and most frail were facing for a bed on a ward. Nearly 4 out of every 10 patients waited over 4 hours on trolleys and in corridors. The fundamental problem remains a significant shortage of workforce, leading to woefully inadequate inpatient bed and social care capacity, Dr. Cooksley added. NHS England National Medical Director, Professor Sir Stephen Powis, said the improved waiting times were pleasing. He praised staff for working flat out during winter, but warned continuing strike action would inevitably slow the progress on waits for planned hospital care, such as knee and hip replacements. The figures showed the waiting list rose slightly to 7.2 million by the end of December, with the number of 18-month waiters increasing by 12% to nearly 56,000. Tens of thousands of planned hospital operations and appointments have been cancelled because of strike action. Walkouts by ambulance staff and nurses this week led to more than 40,000 bookings being reshuffled. Since industrial action began in December, more than 100,000 patients have been affected. Let's get into Word on Road. All right, guys. So the lovely Keyshia, speaking of childbirth, Keyshia and Gucci Mane have welcomed their second child. And she posted on Instagram and said, "Our little princess is here, beautiful and healthy." You ready for the child's name?
I heard it.
Iceland. Iceland Kayor Davis.
Buy one, get one free.
You're so dumb. People get very creative with it. Are you going to have creative names for your kids?
No. I'm not
gonna keep them
do stupid
traditional?
things. Yeah, I think I'm going to mess them up and try and find
Here we go.
old school names that people don't call them no more. Like, you know, like names that are unpopular. Names that you just don't see anymore. Or maybe like go back Bible. Boring.
Elijah.
No, that's still too much on it.
Actually, Elijah's about.
Boring. Let's go take it back to the church. Just give
Nehemiah.
out this John's, Paul's. Let's give them something meaty, like
John and Paul.
just something bad. That
How
just
about Hezekiah?
Hezekiah. No, there's too much sauce in that, man. That's
Yeah.
too wavy. We got.
You got him EZ.
I thought you said you were going to go back. John and Paul is a regular.
That's what I mean. When I say go
English
back to obviously Peter, Paul, them man there, I'm saying go back to the boring days. I want to give them a boring name. I don't want to know. No, Hezekiah's wavy.
That's Old Testament.
What, Hezekiah?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but that's too wavy though. That's wavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just give them like a
Sounds so Tepian.
just something that you just don't hear anymore. You don't see like little sweet baby Johns.
Yeah, you do.
Or sweet. No, you don't. Maybe Caucasian people. You don't see sweet baby Keyshia.
Wait. Wait, John's a very common name.
John is a very common name for black people.
Is it?
Yeah.
Very common.
Oh, Africans.
Everybody.
I'm just
Everybody.
saying. I don't hear it no more. It's adults. You don't see kids. Is what I'm saying to say.
You don't say a baby John.
Yes, like adults. There's bare people have the name. I'm saying you don't see kids with it.
A baby John is a bit wild though.
Sweet baby John.
No, it's not.
Not a sweet
You
baby
don't
John.
see it anymore.
Johnny.
No, you can't call baby a John.
Nah.
You can't. You can't do that.
Yeah, I see it.
Nah, sweet baby John.
Johnny.
What about you is a John?
John.
What about you? You can't come out the womb as a John.
It's damn bad.
Yeah, you actually don't see baby. I actually don't know baby Johns.
Melchizedek.
Like as an adult, that obviously it can
As
run.
yeah,
If
as an adult, it
someone showed me a
definitely
6-month-old baby now
Jeroboam.
and told me his name was John, I'd be like, oh,
Malachi. Malachi's a nice name.
see, Malachi's got too much sauce.
Malachi's
Again.
got sauce.
Yeah, Malachi's got sauce.
He's gonna walk with a pepper the step boy.
You got to strip it back. You got to strip it all the way down to give it something.
No,
trash.
dead ass. I
To
don't
what
know
end?
baby
To what
John.
end? To what end?
Oh, I'm just hating.
bants.
Just
Something to do.
Yeah, just something to do.
Yeah, there's certain names as a baby you can't have. Like
I want to have a girl and give her a boy's name because I'm on all that fuckery.
I like that though. I think
Yeah.
some
Like what?
Huh?
Like what?
John.
yeah, well, no, you can't. You cannot call your little baby girl.
Look at the girl in the show, Bradley.
Yo, Bradley's a sweet name though.
Bradley's a boy's name though.
No, but
Nah,
there's
it's
certain-
unisex.
Is
it?
it?
Yeah, there's certain names
man.
that.
I've never heard that name in my
That
life.
could fly.
No, it's definitely a boy's
What?
name, but it's become
fly.
unisex.
Bradley's not unisex, bro.
No, it definitely was a boy's name, but it's now unisex.
It's
'Cause
not.
It
That could
slaps.
fly.
No, I mean you can do what you want, but it's not like.
Yeah.
It's not like I tell you a
It's
good.
not
I tell you
conventional.
a good boy's name that you can call a girl that works that flies unisex. Ryan,
Oh, I love it, Ryan. Yeah,
cold.
but that's the same with Bradley. The same energy.
Ryan's the
Bradley.
same as Bradley,
Yeah.
so we could call it. We might as well call it Jermaine.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
But I could see that.
Well, Jermaine.
Yeah. I could see a girl being called Jermaine.
Because you know with names, yeah, you just have to say it,
It's
and when you say it a few
enough.
times, it's normalized.
Yeah.
Some names maybe not.
Some names never get normalized. I don't care.
Brent. No. I
Call
can't
your
see-
girl Brent.
I can't see a girl being called
No,
Brent.
I can
can't.
see it. You know.
Is it?
I have girls.
I
I've
can
seen
actually
girls
see it.
called Tommy.
I could see that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, Tommy's fine though.
Yeah.
Tommy Lola.
So what don't work? What's too hardcore for her? What's too
George.
Winston, innit?
George
Winston.
can't run.
George-
Ooh,
George
can
can
run.
George. I know
George
there's bare
can
girls
run.
that called George.
Oh yeah, Georgia. I know you call
George
him
can
George.
run.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
I'm not even changing it. I'm keeping it as George. It can run.
Yeah, George can run.
You're a bully.
Winston can't.
You can't call a girl Winston. It's what to call your daughter.
Yeah.
You can't call your daughter Winston. Jeez, she beat you up.
Can you go Dwayne?
Reginald.
I can see a Dwayne for a girl. You know.
Is it?
I think if the name sounds a bit black, I can see it. I think that's really what it is.
Leon.
Yeah, I can see a Leon for a girl.
Don't that sound a bit? Don't that sound a bit?
Leona, but I can see a Leon.
I can see it.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Elias, Jodie. Boys are called Jodie.
Jodie gives
But
me
like,
like
boys with girls' names different. Like I know. My mum's got a friend, big man called Stacy.
oh, there's a. I know someone. I know a guy called Stacey. He's white as well.
Okay, no, black man.
I know
Stacey.
a guy as well that was called Courtney.
Yeah, I know Courtney's. I know Courtney's for girls and boys. That's
Yeah.
pretty unisex. But you got to flip it on your head. You got to go one that don't work.
Lily.
What for boy? You're asking for trouble, man.
Definitely has some trouble.
Persephone.
Huh?
Stephanie.
Persephone.
Persephone.
You made that up.
That can't work as a man.
Is that what their name?
Persephone?
Persephone.
Yeah.
What's the thought process behind that one?
It's just the name, Persephone. I mean,
What
you
culture?
find the meaning of Persephone. Hold up. It could be Greek or ancient.
But I want to name my kids like other names from other cultures, eh?
Delray. Yeah, you can't call a girl Delray. That is wild. Delray is wild.
She be person on the block bullying other kids. 100%. Delroy, you know.
Maybe you can call your daughter William. William. Oh no, 'cause that's Billy. So
Yeah.
maybe you can.
Your daughter Billy.
You can call,
Yeah,
you can
Billy.
call
Yeah,
your daughter Billy.
they're
Yeah,
Billies.
but just do it with
Oh, I
I.
mean,
You
it's
just do it with
got
IE.
Brent.
Huh?
Robert
it's
for a
got trial.
girl. Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Bobby, yeah, Bobby works for a girl, but she's like that kind of girl that bullies though. Certain names like it's just like you're sending your kid up to be a bully.
Man said Jodie's a light skin his name.
Jodie, yeah, Jodie's a troublesome.
Michael for a girl works because Michael, she's the captain of Starship Discovery. It works.
Michael for a girl.
No, that's her name. By this season, I'm used to it.
No, that one. Mm-mm.
Desmond.
Man said Jocelyn. You can't call a man Jocelyn. Stop the foolishness. Casey can work both ways. Yeah.
Yeah, Casey works both ways. Yeah.
All right. Sorry. What segment are we in? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Word on road.
Let's push on.
Yeah. Okay, so basically, right. So that happened. So congratulations, Gucci Mane and Keyshia. And basically, there's been it's confirmed that quality control has been sold for $300 million. It has been sold. So the QC is basically where Migos were signed, Cardi, City Girls, is Lil Baby? Yeah, Lil Baby as well. A lot of them basically. And it was sold for $300 million. And of course, as you can imagine, there was a lot of like criticism about that. So basically, right, so you know the whole Offset thing, Offset leaving Migos, essentially is because Offset wanted to own their music. He wanted them to have the rights to own it, right? But they didn't have the rights to own it. Quality Control had the rights to own it. But he didn't want that. He's like the business mind, the business focused guy in Migos. So anyways, that's apparently what their beef is what their beef is about as well.
So he wanted to own the rights because the Migos were basically QC.
Yeah, but then also because you know that they all go off to do their own independent thing. So when they signed the independence, I think if they signed with QC as well, I think they were going to own something or whatever. But he didn't want them to own. He was like, I understand the Migos deal, that's fair enough. But when it comes to mine as well, they were saying because you got the Migos deal, we automatically, because I know they're taking him to court for one of his latest single. They're saying that we automatically own whatever you do independently as well. And that's when he then basically was like, nope, not doing that, sever ties or whatever. So that's basically what the issue is about, blah, blah. So anyway, so when it was then announced that Quality Control has then been sold for $300 million, people were criticizing, people were saying, do you know what, it makes sense now because this is probably what Offset was trying to avoid because now all of this stuff is now owned by a white man.
Yeah.
I can't remember the guy's name is, I think it's like Hybe.
Ain't it a South Korean label?
Yeah, I think it's called like Hybe or something like that.
I don't know what it's called.
Something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it's a white man that runs it.
Yeah, it's a white guy that runs it. Yeah. So the picture going around at the moment, it's like it's It's P, Coach, and some white guy. But basically, yeah. So people were basically saying, "Oh, it makes sense why Offset wanted to leave," and he was actually thinking business wise. And again, with black people, we never own what we have. We end up having something for a little time, and we sell it, blah blah. And people were basically criticizing the fact that as well it's gone for $300 million. They were like, "That's cheap. If you're sending like your Quality Control has some of the biggest artists ever. It's got Migos. All of Migos' catalogue. It's got Cardi B. It's got City Girls. It's got Lil Baby. Like, it's got so many artists for it to have gone for $300 million. And they're saying Migos alone is worth like at least minimum $200 million kind of thing. So they're basically kind of just criticizing all that stuff and whatever. But then P came out and he addressed it. Because he posted it first and he just had like a shrugging emoji when he posted about the deal. And Coach was just like, thank God. And then P has now come back to clarify things. And he says, I usually don't post long notes. Pause. It was like 7 lines. It wasn't long, but okay. He says, I don't usually post long notes, but I recorded some thoughts tonight. There's no value in separation. There is so much more value when people are working together and not hating and taking each other down. Especially when you come from nothing. Stop thinking people are selling out. Instead, see people are selling in and see that you are building something to create more for everybody. Black entrepreneurs are not getting these opportunities on a regular basis, and they should be. Let's stay inspired and celebrate the blessings and leveling up and breaking barriers. Ready for the next chapter. I don't know what any of that means. But he's basically saying that we didn't sell out. And I think I read somewhere as well that I think they still have some form of ownership with everything anyway. I don't know. I don't know what the thought process was in doing this, if I'm being honest. I think that I feel like there might be some stuff going on, some stuff brewing behind the scenes. And this was a way of cover and a way of protection. But I will keep you guys updated on any of further developments, basically. And yesterday, Rihanna sat with Apple Music to have a lovely interview. You guys know you don't know. If you don't know, I'm telling you. Her Super Bowl halftime show is on Sunday. I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And it's going to be her first live performance since 2017. 5 whole years. But she basically talked about that and talked about why it was important for her to do it. And she said she's been very focused on Super Bowl. She forgot about Valentine's Day. She forgot her birthday's coming up. She's been focused on that. She said one of the most difficult things was her having to condense 17 years of music into 13 minutes. That's all she has. She has 13 minutes to deliver. She said some songs obviously have to be left out, but she was like, that's okay. But she said she believes that she and her team have done a great job in bringing everything together to give us the best 30 minutes. And she said when it starts, she said on Sunday we will all see that as soon as it starts, it doesn't stop until the last second of the 13th minute. And she says about working with my child and all that kind of stuff. She said just to read you guys some quotes from it. She said it feels like it could have only been now. I mean, when I first got the call, this is to do Super Bowl. When I first got the call to do it again this year, I was like, you sure? I'm 3 months postpartum. Should I be making major decisions like this right now? I might regret this. But she said, when you become a mum, there's something that just happens where you feel like you can take on the world. You can do anything, and the Super Bowl is one of the biggest stages in the world. So as scary as that was, there's something exhilarating about the challenge of it all. And it's important for me to do it this year, to do this year. It's important for representation. It's important for my son to see that. And she said that there's probably about 39 versions of the set list. Said that was the hardest part, deciding to maximize 30 minutes, but also celebrate. That's what this show is going to be. It's going to be a celebration of my catalogue in the best way that we could have put it together. So she said she's just cramming 17 years of work into 30 minutes and said some songs we have to lose because of that, but it's going to be okay. I think we did a pretty good job of narrowing it down. And said in terms of like preparing her body for it, she said the physical challenge has been definitely immense for many reasons. I haven't done this in a minute. You're just running around for 13 minutes, trying to put a 2-hour set in 30 minutes. And she said, you're going to see on Sunday. She said, from the time it starts, it just never ends until the very last second. It's a jam-packed show and it takes a toll on your body. It really does. I'm really looking forward to it. She said also that it's exciting for her because she's going to implement her Caribbean culture into the performance. She said that's a big part of why this is important for me to do this show. Representation, representing for immigrants, representing for my country of Barbados, representing for Black women everywhere. That's really important. That's key for people to see the possibilities. And I'm honoured to be here. I'm honoured to be doing this year. Interview goes on, but I'm sure you guys can find it. And also, when they asked her about making new music and, you know, the questions that I know the Navy have been dying for. And she said, musically, I'm feeling open. I'm feeling open to exploring, discovering, and creating things that are new, things that are different, things that are off, weird, might never make sense to my fans. I just want to play. I just want to have fun with music. So, Navy, you guys might not want to expect what it is that you usually expect from Rihanna and just have open hearts and see what it is that comes from it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to performance. Rihanna is actually really, really sick. And her catalogue is absolutely amazing. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be really, really lit. And then also, do you guys remember XXXtentacion? And he got killed in 2017, I remember. So basically, his trial is ongoing. And there's been 4 people that have been arrested.
Is it Drake?
Yeah. Yeah, Drake's not one for arrested. But basically, Drake has been...
If his lawyer's got anything to do with it, Drake's going to get got.
This Drake is going to go up. Because Drake keeps ignoring the courts. And Drake keeps ignoring the courts. Drake is not cooperating with this situation. And he has been called. So basically, right, I was doing my diggings, because, you know, Word on Road Queen and whatever. Okay, let me take it back a second. So 4 guys have been arrested. So basically, to give anyone context of what it was that actually happened, he was robbed. He went to purchase a motorcycle. He went to the bank first, wanted to withdraw $250,000. He wasn't able to, so they gave him $50,000 and said they would order the other $200,000. The woman the bank teller, who served him, has also been called as a witness to a court. She's done her statements and stuff like that. So anyways, he then left with $50,000 in cash. He wanted to buy motorcycles. That was his intention. Went to the shop, whatever. These 3 guys pull up. From what I'm getting from the testimonies and the stories and stuff, I don't even think it was premeditated. I just think they clocked it was him and they're like, oh, let's rob him, kind of thing. But it's one of those ones where it's mad because... So they basically went to a shop, right? One of them clocked that it was XXX, right? And they clocked his car or whatever. And the other guy's like, oh, really? And then he pulls up his Instagram and said, no, see, it's same car, same guy, whatever. Let's rob him. But the other guys weren't on it. They weren't on it. And one of them just came from the shop and they were like, nah, there's hella cameras here. This is not a smart idea. But guess what? He basically told him to shut up. Shut your bitch ass up. That's basically what he said to him. Because that guy's they robbed 50K here and the guy got $5,000. $5,000. And now you're going to jail. But anyways, so they even said that were you okay? I feel like that guy was just a side man in all of this. He didn't have power. What was it that was it Mimi and Madam Joyce? What did they say again about the guys? The leader of the group. He was not the leader of the group. Mm-hmm. So anyways, so they ended up robbing him, but when they robbed him, one of them then shot him. And actually, XXX was with his uncle in the car. His uncle's he sounded Caribbean from his court testimony. And his uncle managed to get away, like run away. And he also had to give a witness, and it's his statement, sorry, he's been called as a witness to court. And he basically said that when they got robbed, the robbers were on XXX's side, but they had guns. You can see the CCTV 4K guns. And then the uncle, they were like, yeah, but why did you run? He was like, well, the guy told him not to run, but he managed to escape. So in one of those cars where the fancy doors and whatever, they're like, okay, so when you ran, it's okay, you ran. He was like, yeah, he ran away. So when he then left, obviously that door is open now. So then one of the other robbers then went to the side door, actually inside now the car with XXX and whatever. So, but the uncle was like back there, doing whatever he was doing, scared or whatever. And then they said, yeah, but after they left and he had been shot, did you go to him? And he was like, no, like I went there when the police got there. I was like, oh, okay, interesting. And it's sad because I feel like, I have a feeling like maybe his uncle was told to travel with him to kind of protect him. But didn't he run away?
Yeah, I saw the video.
Do you know what I mean? It's just a bit weird. But anyway, so one of the guys, the one who was going to get $5,000, he's basically cooperating with the government, I guess. Yeah. And I guess he's going to get a lesser sentence, if at all. I'll let you guys know on that. But also, one of the things as well that's got people talking is that Drake has been called as a witness. But Drake keeps ignoring their calls. He keeps ignoring. He was actually meant to be in court yesterday. He didn't show up. So now he's been given another date where he has to appear via Zoom. And if he doesn't, now they've got to determine whether he's in contempt of court or not. I will let you guys know about that as well. But there's obviously but there's obviously speculation as well. It's alleged, Drake, okay? It's alleged. But that apparently Drake has something to do with his death because apparently they did not get on well. And XXX actually said in a video that if he dies, Drake did it. And a month later, he died. And obviously, if you're not cooperating with the law either, you're not trying to help with anything. You're not doing anything. You're ignoring them, just fully ignoring them. It's not looking good, is it? But that's what the streets are saying. I will let you guys know what happens with the case, how they're sentenced and all that kind of stuff. And then also, the ringleader, right, the one whose idea it was to rob him, and I think the one who shot him, his lawyer, I'm so glad I didn't go into law, but anyway, his lawyer is actually saying that it's not him, that he's not involved. Yeah, you're not even trying to argue that he was pressured or he wasn't the shot caller. You're actually just flat out saying it wasn't him. He was like,
it's a good defense.
He believes it. If you see him in court, his lawyer is talking up the things. He's like, listen, for months, he said for years, my client has had to live. He said, my client has had to walk around with this idea that he did this. What? He didn't do it. He said he didn't shoot him. He didn't rob him. He said it wasn't him. He wasn't even there. He said they caught him in 4K. 4K. And everybody else is saying it was this guy's idea. And he was the one who showed us. He's the one who let us know who XXX was. He's the one who let us know that was the car. He's the one who said, you know what, he probably got chain and blah, blah, and whatever else.
Why are you doing that, bro?
But just letting people know how black men do not care about black women and their possessions.
What?
Possession? What possession?
You ask her to do that.
She bought them for me.
Sorry.
Are you trying to get involved in black women's business?
Yes, I am. Sorry. I'll never do that again. I actually thought there was a moment there for me to do
For you to get yours back? Nah, man, this is bad for you. When you're having a bad day.
Why is it there?
Oh, she asked me if I want questions.
Because I thought
said,
you looked at me
was.
to say, can I have one? Because I thought you didn't know that was hers.
No, because he was opening
So
up.
I was just causing trouble.
No, because of the noise.
Yeah, it was the noise.
That's how he was looking at you.
He's like, no, it's cool.
Yeah, communication.
Yeah.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's trying to get you back.
Yeah,
like
on
you're
me.
really having a bad day.
It's not just a day, it's the week. It's not even just young.
It's Friday.
Yeah,
it's Friday. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'll keep an eye on the whole situation. I'll let you guys know if Drake turns up via Zoom or not. But it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting. But yeah, apparently they did have beef, and XXX actually said that if something was to happen to him, Drake did it. And apparently there might have been threats and stuff like that. So it's mad. I'm going to let y'all know what happens with that. And then my last bit of news, I thought, you know what, this is all American, right? The UK, nothing really goes on in the UK. But anyway, I thought I'd tell you guys about Katie Price and how she is being slandered online because, get this, so she had a sister's wedding. She's got an 8-year-old daughter. She had her daughter in full face makeup to the wedding. But like as in eyelashes and all. Let me show you guys a picture. Beautiful, lovely, beautiful girl though. Absolutely beautiful girl. But she had in full face. So basically, her fans are criticizing her and saying that you got her in a filtered, that you got her in a filter, as in a picture filter. And also she's wearing a full face makeup, including false eyelashes, which is so dangerous because that involves glue. And the poor babies had little sensitive eyes. Even as an adult, I don't even like strip lashes because it makes my eyes water and stuff. I'm sensitive to that. List carries on. But anyway, yes, she's basically being criticized. And she also did like some lip filler thing the other day. But she's an interesting person. But yeah, I think it's a bit weird that, what's it called? She's got makeup on a little girl like that. I don't like when adults push on their insecurities and project their insecurities on little kids. I feel like little kids should be little kids. That's one of the things I don't like about this day and age is how kids' innocence is being robbed. And little kids feel like they have to like wear so much makeup and dress this kind of way and be in heels and stuff like that. And I'm like, you're only 13. But yeah, it's very, very sad. Like it's very mad. It's actually very, very wild. But yeah, man, she hasn't said anything about it, and I don't think she will either. She just she tagged the makeup artist. She tagged the makeup artist that did the great job. But yeah, hate to see it. But I guess you can't really tell people how to raise their kids. That's the sad thing about it, unless you're the government. That being said, that is all from me. Let's get into sis. What would you do?
Did you see that?
Like there's like little kids with like extensions and stuff like that. To be fair though, it depends. If it's done very lightly, it can help the hair grow. Because there is a hairdresser I see on my TikTok and she does like little kids' hair and it actually helps their hair grow. But sometimes it's just too much. I've seen videos where they put lace frontals on kids.
It was too much. Don't get me wrong, the mum's skilled.
Is that?
Yeah.
Good job, sis, but
It was a good braid, but the baby didn't need that.
it's weird. And I've seen people do like wigs on the kids as well. As in like they're using the glue. And I'm like, these things are not, because those glues as well, even as an adult, I don't use them. Because some glues, yeah, the hair can stay in your head for 5 days.
Talk to me because I saw a clip doing the rounds this morning or yesterday.
Yeah.
About some glue and someone was putting a watermelon to stick it. Like, and they were doing like that, right? And apparently that's going to be used for
Hair. It's
Explain
dangerous.
to me how do what do y'all go through doing that? Why?
I don't know who y'all is. I don't do that.
So
If I wanted to swipe my wig off right now, I could swipe it. I don't glue my stuff
but
down.
that's one of the ones you just slip on, innit? Like a hat.
Yeah. No, but every glue, don't call it a hat, but every wig.
Like a hat.
No, because that's essentially what I don't liken it to a hat.
Does it look the same?
Stop it!
Like can it sit on a mannequin head? Because that's what a picture.
Yes, basically.
Okay.
No, but basically, yeah, it can be glued. Do you know what I mean? It makes it like, it gives this whole illusion of scalp wear, it's the whole thing. But basically, I don't glue. There's some wigs, okay, what wig I have on right now is a closure, right? So it's not from ear to ear. The frontals are from ear to ear, and those are the ones that have to be glued for it to stay put, right? So when the wind blows, your hair doesn't go with it. That kind of vibe. But those glues, I personally don't believe those glues are healthy because any glue that you can put on your scalp and it's going to last no matter if you swim, a tsunami, no matter what it is going to stay for 7 days. That cannot be normal because it's on your human skin. And I believe some of this glue is slipping into the people's brains.
You know when I knew a guy was mad? I see a thing with short hair, like Harry Berry. You know, like the short joint.
And it's a wig.
Yeah, it's a wig.
It's not her hair.
Yeah, I want to do one of those.
I was like,
I don't want to cut my
that's
hair.
when I knew a guy is mad.
Yeah.
Then she took the wig off and the hair was long.
Yeah,
I said, oh.
period.
So how does that work?
It's a wig, the same way this works.
No, he said short hair. So
Yeah, same way.
did the joint have a head attached to it as well? Like bit of a head.
No,
so
you-
it kind of offsets it so it looks
they-
normal.
they wrap the
because
hair.
if you just have the hat version of it and with the covering of the gold or whatever hair it is, when you put it on your hair that's braided, surely you're gonna have the lumps showing.
No. It's all the same. You just got you. All you got to do, right, is just make sure your wig. I can't even say. Hold on. Yeah, all you got to do is just make sure that you do it properly. You hot comb it and everything, and it lays flat.
But if you have lovely, lush, black, natural hair and you cane it,
Yeah.
right, before you put the wig on,
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
yeah, it doesn't sit flush on your head. I'm saying.
Do you feel like my wig is high?
Yeah, I'm saying this wrong.
But it's not high though. This is how my head is shaped.
If you say so.
I am saying so. Because my braids, because my plaits are very, very.
I don't know.
No, let me tell you. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you.
You asked the question and I said.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not taking offense. I don't care what you think. But when you see a high wig, you will know a high wig.
Okay.
On my head right now, this is not a high wig because
So-
my scalp is right here. It's just here, like literally here,
All right. So it
So this is the
follows the
shape of my
natural
head.
contour of your head.
basically.
So his example, it followed the natural contour of her head, so it didn't look as though she was wearing a wig.
No, because again, it's just about. It's just whatever
Because
style
a
it
short
is.
hair wig is
So
so
when you
interesting to
glue
me.
them wigs on, how do you take them off?
But water. I don't use glue.
Or
That's,
do you have
I
to
use-
wait till the glue just dissolves?
No. I use temporary kind of glue. So I just literally dab it a bit of water, do that, and I clip it off. The glues that people are wearing for 7 days, that one you need spirits to take it off.
Spirits.
Yeah, and that's why some of people's headlines is like back of the head.
Oh, you mean like liquid spirits?
Yeah, like actual spirit, because again it's too hard. That water doesn't do nothing.
I thought you meant spirits.
Vodka,
No, I just thought you meant garden thing.
Yeah.
you pray, but I don't think it's gonna bring the hairline back.
Jeez.
Gotta use them natural oils, sonny.
I guess I have to respect it then, man. Because if you're
Trust me, man.
so much,
Brent
in
is a
order to have
dickhead,
it-
man. Talking about my wig is high. I would never come here with
Wait, what?
a high
What?
wig.
What?
It's not me. It's the comments.
Oh, is that?
Those are your friends.
Oh, you're reading it.
Yeah, of course I am.
Okay.
I mean, it didn't say dickhead. I just improvised that part. But no, yes. If you hot comb your wig and everything, ladies, honestly, hot comb change your life. It does make it. But you can get, because I want to get a little pixie cut, but I'm not cutting my hair and perming my hair for that. Get a wig.
What's a pixie cut?
You know? Oh my god! Do you remember Rihanna back in the day?
When she got punched up?
No, rude boy Rihanna. Remember when Rihanna had that really short haircut?
Yes.
That in
Ah.
wig form. I thought that's what
Yeah.
Mark is talking about. That's the hairstyle Mark is talking about. That's a wig.
Is that what you're talking about, Mags? I thought you said that she was doing a. What were you talking about? A pixie cut wig?
What's a pixie cut?
You know how when Rihanna back in the day, when she had that really short black hair, that's a pixie cut. Like Nia Long back in the day, Nia Long's hair back in the day.
Yeah, I've seen people with
Yeah,
things
that's a
like
wig.
with trims like that
Yeah, that's a wig.
and their wigs.
What were you saying before?
Nia Long's not a wig, but yeah.
I thought you were saying like it was a one level type of thing.
No, but you can make that in a wig as well. If
Oh,
I
like a
wanted to.
skinhead, like a skiffle.
What?
No, you can't do that.
Wait. This is
but
that's why I'm puzzled.
No, but you know your haircut right now.
Yes.
I can have that in a wig.
But I could
You see
understand
Ice
that.
Spice? I can have Ice Spice's hair in a wig.
But Ice Spice has an afro.
Yeah, but I can have your level if I wanted to in a wig.
I understand my level.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand what I thought he was talking about.
Oh, like that level, like my old level.
Yeah, but lower. I thought he was talking about lower than that. But
No,
can you
that
do
can't
that?
be a wig.
Can you do that?
If I wanted to.
And it look proper? Because it's very close to your
Yeah,
scalp.
because again, what I have, yeah, you just have kinky, what's it called, kinky hair. But I think that will be a bit ridiculous though.
This is what I was trying to picture. How is this working? That's why I was trying to
okay.
articulate that.
Okay.
Because I'm bound to see your cane rows, no?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, I get
The
what you
lumps, yeah.
mean now. Oh, I get it. See, communication.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do think that is a bit like a level 1 is a bit ridiculous in a wig. There's no point. That's a waste of money. But like short hair, like Ice Spice, that kind of vibe, I can do that in a wig.
Okay.
I definitely want to get a pixie cut in a wig though. Because I don't want to cut my real hair and perm my real hair for that. I love a wig, man. Slip. Actually, no, I don't. I'm trying to get my hair done. Anyone who does hair, right, who watches TDN and wants to collaborate, do you know what, and get braids. I'm a braids babe. Braids is me. It's my look. I love it. That is when I'm at my finest, in my opinion, right? I love it. So hit me up.
Yeah, you look wavy in braids.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's do something. Hit me up. Let's come up with some nice hairstyles and I'll be here and model it for you every day. All right, sis, what would you do? Hi, ladies. I've been binge listening to the show for the past 2 months. I'm nearly all caught up. Now, Valentine's Day is around the corner, and I was looking forward to spending it with my man. We've been together for 2.5 years now, and I thought he had... Oh, darling. So I don't make assumptions. All right, we've been together for 2.5 years now, and I thought he had a Chris Brown evening at the O2 planned for the both of us, as I saw an email confirmation come through to his email. I didn't go snooping. He was working from home and had his email open on his laptop. My dilemma is that he's told me that he has plans for us to celebrate Valentine's Day, but on the 15th, as he's going to be working real late in the office to hit a deadline. He's also told me the restaurant we'll be going to. The Chris Brown tickets are for the 14th. What should I do? You ain't going to see Chris Brown. You're not seeing Chris Brown. Like, I don't know why you're asking me what you should do. You're not seeing Chris Brown.
How do you know?
Because it's not for her.
How do you know?
Because he said, listen, you have to listen to the words men say. He said, I'm working late on Tuesday, Valentine's Day. We will celebrate Valentine's Day on the 15th. You're not going to Chris Brown on the 14th. He might be seeing Chris Brown, but you, my dear sister, are not seeing Chris Brown.
Suppose he wants to surprise her.
You can't surprise somebody with a concert. This is the thing.
Oh, tell me why.
You have to get there. And if you're telling me, so if he said to me, do you know, meet me here, dress up nice, meet me here. When I meet you, say, guess who we're going to see? We're going to see Chris Brown. That's a surprise. Unless he knocks her out. Unless he does like a Joe from you, right? He's going to wear out just when Chris Brown, just as Skilly Bang is finishing and Chris Brown's about to come on stage. Unless that's the case, baby girl, you're not seeing Chris Brown. That man, I have a feeling he's seeing Chris Brown. I'll let you know. If you let me know what your man looks like, I'll keep an eye out for you. I have a feeling he's seeing Chris Brown, but you're not seeing Chris Brown. Because he's not celebrating on the 14th. Maybe he bought the ticket for someone else. Like, she shouldn't be snooping.
So it's her fault?
No. She shouldn't be snooping anyway. No, it's not her fault, but for me, you guys have been together 2.5 years. I'll be honest with you. I'm a guy of 3 months. If I thought we were doing this, I'm bringing it up. So I would have brought it up like, oh, so who's the Chris Brown tickets for on Valentine's Day in your email then? Or, if you want to be petty, this is not good. Don't take this advice, but I just want to say. What I would do, yeah, I get a copy of that email, get into the AXS website app, and I'm scanning tickets before he gets a chance to. I'm going Chris Brown.
What the hell?
I'm going. Because obviously with the ticket, yeah, if I scan it, he can't get in.
So, you'd print it out and then basically go
Are you
there.
No, Brent, you don't even got to do that. That's an
Hold it.
inconvenience. No, you have it on your phone. You just show them your phone these days. They scan it, in you go. If my man was going, if I had a feeling my man was going somewhere to cheat, I'm not saying he's cheating, by the way.
Sorry,
I would do that.
was it a ticket or tickets?
She said tickets. Because she thought
It's more than one.
it's more than one, Brent.
So he's going with somebody.
That's what I said.
So she's implying that he might be cheating.
She said, what should she do? I don't know what she's implying. I don't want to put anything in anyone's head.
Let's see what this platform's for.
What platform?
Reading into
This
things.
platform is to put things in people's heads.
No, to read into things and
Okay.
sift through.
She said, what should I do?
information.
What I would do is that I would speak to him and be like, who the tickets for? If his story don't really add up, sis, take those tickets and go and see Chris Brown.
So you would ask him before?
I scan the tickets and go.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't wait until
the day.
it's confirmed that he has
No.
actually taken somebody to Chris Brown.
Brent, one thing I've learned, you have
You
to
would stop him before.
I'm stop.
So
Yeah,
you
stop.
can basically make something up.
No, exactly. I stop you before, and then you tell me whatever bullshit you want to tell me. I make you believe that I believe your bullshit. But guess who you gonna see at the O2, bitch? Me.
But he's not going
That's
to
what
go
you do.
there after.
No, he will. Do you know how brazen men are? I don't think you know. The audacity of men. You think a guy who already has a date, let's just say he's got like a Valentine's plans with someone else, right? To see Chris Brown. You think his girlfriend bringing it up to him on the day or before that date is going to stop him from going ahead with those plans? No. Guys have gone ahead with plans for less.
Should be extra vigilant though.
But men are dumb. Men don't clock when they're doing things.
Yeah.
So he will think he's been very careful,
I understand.
but the whole time you're just letting me in on everything you're doing. But personally, I think you just bring it up to him. I think you need to ask him, oh, I saw Chris Brown tickets. Who is this for? I don't even know why you assume you're going to Chris Brown. But anyway, I would bring it up and just be like, okay, this. And also, why are you working late? If Valentine's Day is something that's important to you, this is, again, people need to pay attention in relationships. If Valentine's Day is something that's important to you and he knows how important it is to you, he should have done everything he could not to work late on that day. And unless, like, you're signing a $1 million deal where you literally have to sign it today or you might lose your job.
But would you understand your man basically saying, yeah, let's set this day aside to the day after and then let's do it proper?
I'm very understanding like that.
All right, then, cool.
But again, he didn't do that though, did he? He said, I'm working late. We're gonna go out on the 15th to a restaurant, no less. Chris Brown's got like 4 dates. Also, why are you depending on your husband to get you the Chris Brown tickets? I wouldn't depend. There's certain things you don't give, certain tasks you don't leave to other people to complete. Chris Brown tickets is not one of those things.
Okay.
But let us know how it works out, sis. If you want me to be in a video, if you want to send me a picture of your man, and you want me to keep an eye out for you, I will. Up until Chris Brown gets on stage, and I don't see anybody else. Of course I am going.
14th.
I'm looking forward to it, Brent.
Okay.
I just keep hoping I don't die before. Yeah, that's how my brain works.
You're not going to.
I wouldn't.
Mags, what's your take on this, sir?
You believe I know what you're talking about?
Never mind.
I knew that. You didn't. But Brent is just getting a lot of things wrong today.
What segment are we in?
Sis, what would you do?
Oh, the Chris Brown thing. Okay, sorry, I'm back in the car.
Yeah, so basically her man is going out. He said we'll celebrate on 15th. And he said, I'm working late on the 14th.
Yeah, if she don't want him, she needs to just tell him that she knows that she's seen the tickets.
That's what I'm saying.
Or she's gonna get cheated on. If she tells him she's seen the tickets, then she can go Chris Brown.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because if she don't, then
But also though,
she ain't seeing Chris.
I would have told her as well though that even if she does tell him, she can still either way, my advice there, she can still see Chris Brown. It's not too late. Either he again does a decent thing and he lets her have the tickets and go see Chris Brown, or like I said, you get there before he does, and the tickets scanned, and now he's stuck outside, and he can argue with that.
All right, so you've addressed that she could possibly see this crooner. However,
Who's crooner?
the crooner, Mr. Chris Brown.
I never heard that word.
It's the singer, Chris Brown.
Okay.
So
That Trinidadian word.
it's not. It's this olden.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, olden lingo. So after the day is finished, the night is finished, she still has this particular looming problem of
Yeah.
I just stole these tickets, but who is he taking? That still looms large. What should she do about that?
It's not that large. Now you just have to just do your right investigations, and you find out who he is.
Okay.
Sometimes all you
But
got
stay with the guy, right? Is that what you're saying?
depends what he's doing
It's only like a concert with his friends.
on Valentine's Day.
Oh, are you saying there's importance to basically doing
Yes.
something? Oh.
There's an importance to the whole Valentine's that you
Him
can't.
going to the effort, to telling her what restaurant he's going to, patterning up everything and
For the 15th.
For the 15th.
That nigga's cheating.
That's everything. Because he's committed to this date, but he's letting you know the 14th is out the window for me. This is dead serious. You get me? We've got to work late. Valentine's Day is gone. So because it's so official and it's definitely gone, I'm gonna make up for it on the 15th. Now you found tickets for an event on the 14th. You have to know that you're not going to, that was not for you.
It was never for you, sis. And I'll be honest,
But he can't be ready now. She must be his second gal.
that's what I'm saying. That
She ain't his main
we
gal.
said they've been together 2.5 years.
Even so, 2.5 years worth aside. Because,
not 2.5 worth from side.
oh God, because there's no way you've been with her 2.5 years, but you're going to flop your main
That's what
on
I'm
Valentine's
saying.
Day.
It's mad.
And it's Chris Brown. Breezy don't even come here.
Bro!
Like, the gal you bring there is the one you rating the most. Like, facts. Like, that's not his main gal. That's not his main gal.
It isn't.
It's not.
It really isn't. And that's why, I'll be honest with you, that's why you got to go to the concert either way. Because who's going to beat you? You scan the tickets, okay. You see Chris Brown, okay. But do you know what? I left this relationship with a good experience. I got to see Chris Brown. Thank you.
So you're saying
There's so much there's significance to this Valentine's
the
Day
man
thing, you know.
making sure that the girl sees Chris Brown, that must be his main. Any man who makes that particular offering. He's telling the girl, "You're mine."
Not necessarily, but if you've been together for like that long and it's a Valentine's Day thing and it's Chris Brown, if it's a serious relationship, you're not jeopardizing that for the side thing. Like you're not patterning up for the 15th for your main thing and taking some side gal to Chris Brown on Valentine's Day because your relationship's worth more than that. Like it's not worth. It don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? So she's not the main. Sorry, babes.
Like the only reason why, say I'm someone who takes Valentine's Day seriously, we're in a relationship or whatever, and for whatever reason you actually have to work late this day. Oh, honey. Like it would have to be without a shadow of doubt that you are working late.
He might have some stupid sense of humor, right? And he might be surprising her. He might say, "Oh, we can't do the 14th. I've got to work late." Right?
But you know what it is that I think that I don't like surprises that hurt people before you get to the good
said
part.
That it was her fault because she checked his email. She
I didn't
wouldn't
say
have
that.
known about this.
I didn't say it was her fault.
All right, let me just retract the fault.
Yeah.
But you said she shouldn't have been snooping around the emails, right?
No, but I'm glad she stooped now.
And if she didn't snoop,
and
if this was actually a surprise, then it would have been a cool surprise.
No, I don't want you to knock me down and then to bring me up and tell me this. To bring me up is a
But
surprise.
the knocking down was only because you saw the email.
No, he doesn't know she saw the email.
This is it. So if she didn't see the email, it would just be a case of, all right, cool, we will celebrate it on the 15th. You said that you'd support your man if it is that he's working late.
Absolutely.
And he couldn't make
You
it.
are so dumb. How's it a surprise? If it was a surprise, why would you try and make her be free on the 15th?
Exactly.
He can tell her we're going to do something on Valentine's Day. He don't have to tell her it's Chris Brown.
It could be
so the surprise.
an
No,
extended Valentine's
man saying it's such a surprise. I'm pretending that I'm not doing nothing
not
on the
doing
14th. Are you not fucking stupid?
But
He
and that's
was
what
working
I said.
on the
Because you
The
can't
surprise
surprise
will
someone
be
with a concert.
the surprise will be meet me on Valentine's Day. You don't know what we're doing. Ha! Surprise, Chris
Marks.
Brown.
No, that's one
Exactly.
surprise.
And that's
He
what I
might have
said.
a silly
These
sense
are-
of humor.
I
A
said
very silly sense of humor.
you can't, unless you're going to knock me out in our home on the 14th and I magically wake up and I'm at Chris Brown, you cannot surprise me with seeing Chris Brown on the 14th. There's no surprise. There's no
Honestly,
surprise.
We are sitting a week away from this
It's
particular.
not a week anymore, Brent. It's 4 days.
We are sitting.
It's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. 3 days away,
Yes.
and he's doing surprise.
This was sent like I think what Monday.
Okay.
So it's a whole week. So can you let us know what happened, please?
No, she has to let us know.
I don't know if this is too late.
Actually, she has to let us know.
Let us know what happened.
Man said
because
he's saying the 15th so she doesn't suspect the 14th.
You guys
this
are
is
dumb,
it.
man.
It could be a surprise.
So if she's not ready.
How?
You're gonna bring her big Chris Brown on a whim. Don't she? You surprised on the day. Don't she need to get ready? Don't she need?
course,
Don't she need
that's
frock? Don't she need frock and thing?
Mark, that's what I'm
What's
saying.
man talking about?
Today, he might then say,
So on the day.
work changed. I might be able to do something on this, that, and next.
Well, I can't because I've got plans.
A little foreplay.
I've got plans with my
Because you
single
made
friends.
me take off the 15th. You fucking idiot.
So guess what? Now I'm working late for real because I told my manager that do you know what, I can do overtime. So now I'm really working for real.
You are
Romance is
naive.
dead, yeah?
You're not gonna get your heart hurt. Anyone that thinks it's a
Listen.
surprise is foolish. I don't know how you have
And you
managed.
don't know me. I'm a fairy tale babe.
I don't know how
And
they
I'm
manage
even
in love.
sitting here saying this. This is not a
Because you're too
drill.
close to it, Esther.
What's close to it?
You're too close to it.
Well, because I love Chris Brown.
Yeah, man. And you're going on the 14th.
That's what I said.
You're placing yourself in
No,
this.
but I said I can help her. I can help you. No, but the thing is, like, for me, okay, let me be serious, right? I believe if your partner, if there's a holiday in the year that your partner takes seriously, I believe that you should do everything in your power to make that day special for them. So if it's a thing where she loves Valentine's Day, it's her thing, she loves it. I feel like he's out of order for working on that day. But let's just say that he had no choice, he had to work that day, right? Cool. The fact that I've seen the ticket, I am bringing up the ticket. What are you doing on the 14th then? Or, do you know what? You're working
You don't-
late. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm showing up to your office with a nice little takeaway. Yeah. Oh, bitch. Oh, I'm going to, let's sit here together and let's eat. You're going to work late for real. You're going to work late. Because those Chris Brown tickets I saw, because again, I said, maybe he got it for someone. Maybe he got it
This
for
is
someone.
but we didn't factor that in. We didn't throw that into the mix. We're telling her, bun it down. That's
No,
what
but
we're telling her.
I said that earlier.
Do you know
But very
how
quickly
hard
though.
these tickets are to get your hands on? He got them for somebody else.
Aye, aye, aye.
This is what you are telling me.
That's
Them
what I'm
tickets
telling
are somebody else's. He bought them and you are sick. That gal, yeah, that's not his main thing. Man's even feelings lying, talking about I done that exact same surprise.
Who said that?
Want someone in the chat.
You're a
so
liar,
you
man.
told them you made all the plans for the Friday, then you showed up to their yard on the Thursday and said, I lied. We're going out. How did that work out for you? Like, what? This is. It's
No,
not even.
but,
It's
bro,
not feasible.
It has to have facts. If it is that somebody's actually done that, we have to factor it in also. we have to change our mind, no, bro.
Can
Because
I,
you see
can
that
I say something?
happening.
Yeah. Okay. This is what it is. Yeah. You see, surprises. Surprises are meant to be like wholesome and cute and nice. You cannot tell me that we are not doing anything on the 14th
And they're saying,
and then tell me it's a surprise.
she's gonna think it's a better surprise if she didn't think it was.
No.
These are foolish. How can people be so foolish?
Marks, I don't know how. I honestly do not know how. This is the dumbest thing I ever heard. This surprise concept is the dumbest thing I ever
She's
heard.
got to call it on the 16th though.
Yeah.
You got no, girl. You got to.
Yeah, and make sure that your voice is
Please.
recognizable. Because Ma's been telling you you're foolish. And Esther
I am
corroborates.
if you're sitting there, right? Put cameras on me, right? If you're sitting there thinking this is a surprise, I don't want anyone surprising me by putting me down first. Don't make me feel like, oh, like we're not doing anything on Valentine's Day and it has to be the 15th. And then on Valentine's Day, you come to me and say, oh, surprise. No, surprise you. I'm not coming with you. Script out and I'll go on my own, but that's not the point. Do you know what I mean? Like, no. I don't think this is a surprise. I think the reality is that you are not seeing Chris Brown. He might be seeing Chris Brown. But I think that what you should do is say, do you know what? I know how hard you work. Oh, this is what you do. Get in that bag. That cater to you bag. Get in that bag. I know how hard you work. If his office is somewhere is accessible to you where you can go into it, obviously it's late as well. He's working late at night. There'll be no one in the office, right? So that be cute, dress cute or whatever. Go to his office. Don't have sex there because obviously the cameras, you get fired. But anyways, go there, dress cute, have a nice takeaway, his favorite meal, and let's see that this man is really where he's meant to be at, working late with the lovely meal. And you're like, oh, just your lunch break, and then leave him there, whatever. But if you're sitting at home on your own, that man is coming home with a smile on his face because he heard Go Crazy live. And I'm going to tell you that. And that's a fact.
In my brain, I just don't understand.
If this was me, I'll be honest with you, this is not happening.
I just don't understand.
I'm bringing up that ticket. As soon as I saw that ticket, because my thing, okay, maybe I didn't want to ruin the surprise, but if it's closer to the dates now, and you're telling me, he even told her the restaurant. So he's aware that she could call up the restaurant and be like, oh, hi, reservation for blah, blah, blah. And he's like, and they're like, yes, 8 p.m., right? So you even have confirmation that you really are going somewhere else.
Even then, you're just gonna mess up. You might mess up the relationship. She might not even rate that because I just think you're an idiot.
You are.
If you try to do that surprise for me, I'll just be like,
Yeah.
"Are you a fool or something?"
I wouldn't rate that. I'll be honest.
Like,
Even
why
though
would
it's
you-
Chris Brown on the line, I'm not rating that. I'm not
I
rating
understand you didn't want me to spoil the plan and let me know what I was doing on the. Why would you tell me everything the day after? Like that's so stupid. You didn't have to tell me what we was doing. You could
guess
have
what?
just made me get ready on the day. This is dumb.
Her
This is so
eyebrows,
fucking dumb.
her
Then you come
lashes-
to me now. Oh, we're going. Oh, surprise! We're going out today. Well, no, we're not
Lashes
going out today. We're
undone,
going out tomorrow. I've
nails
got things
not
to
done,
do. No,
wax
I was
not
joking. I was lying. I wanted to surprise.
Move,
Are you
man.
a fucking idiot?
You are. That's what I would say to her. But you're
What are you
actually
doing
you're a
there?
fool.
I
That would
hope-
really piss me off.
I hope that she contacts us and tells us
There was a surprise.
it was a surprise.
But do you understand that even if it was a surprise, that's the most
It
stupid
was a
surprise.
shit surprise. She might even dump him
No,
after.
don't now look to basically find a way to make you all be like, nah, what we were saying was actually legit. Don't
no.
do that.
Brent.
You all took your stance, right? Vehemently, right? I heard the passion coming out of your angry faces, right? Stop the foolishness! Idiot!
Do you know what's killing me? Is the
I
fact that
want her to come and say, yeah, he's a bit silly. He does stuff like this. Because we ain't got no context of the stuff that he's done before on her birthday. All that. We ain't got no context about that, right? I want her to come and say it was all a surprise.
But do you
And
know
she
that?
enjoyed that. In fact, she saw you at the concert.
Say hello to me, girl. But do you know what it is yet? Are you aware that two things can be true at once? So even if she comes and tells me
Plot
that,
twist, he could be listening to this too.
good,
And he could take Marx's advice and
take
drop-
her instead.
Yeah.
Don't matter. She'll catch him another time. But this is what it is, right? Two things can still be true at once. Even if
You're
yeah,
convinced he's a cheater.
huh?
You're convinced he's a cheater.
No, I'm not convinced he's a cheater. I just think he's an idiot. He's an idiot. I don't. If it's a surprise, right? It is still the most stupid surprise that there is.
You're too close to this, man.
I'm not too close to it.
Why? It's because you
No,
love
but Brent.
Chris Brown.
No, but Brent. Okay, remember that. I love Chris Brown, right? If this was me in this situation, it was my man. If this was me in this dilemma, this is still the most stupid surprise you could have ever done to me. You've told me that. So think about. Say she wanted to get her nails
I will
done.
paint a picture how
Her
it's not the
lashes-
stupidest thing, right?
Right, go on.
All right. And let's just say he was only doing 1 day
Okay.
because he's doing 2 days, isn't it?
He's in like 3, 4.
In the O2?
Yeah.
Serious?
My baby got it like that. You better ask somebody.
All right, cool. I thought it was just 2. But anyway, let's say it was 1 day.
Yeah.
And he knows how much it is that you love Chris Brown. Like, to a perverse level.
Yeah.
Even though you guys are picturing Chris Brown. I'm not sure if it goes that deep. Does it go that deep?
No, I definitely do not.
You just like his music. I was thinking sexy.
He's definitely sexy, but I don't picture him when I'm with my man.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the build that you like anyway. Cool. So,
That's not why I don't do that.
because it's disrespectful?
Yes, because any person I see is my man. I'm a wholesome babe.
Amen.
I don't
Amen.
cheat.
Don't change.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So just imagine, right? 1 day, and you weren't able to get tickets. Obviously, you've told him this,
Yeah.
right? A whole week, you're like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And you've even actually employed him to come and try to get tickets, right? At the same time. You didn't get it. He was able to secure 2 tickets.
Yeah.
But he doesn't tell you. You come, oh my goodness, and you're like, oh baby, it's all right. Tries to comfort you, blah, 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 blah. And then knowing me, like I could squeeze this, right? I could
Because you're a psycho.
100%.
You're a Looney Tune.
100%. But he might also be a psycho. Do you understand?
All right.
But I know how much it means to you. You can't do it. You're
Yeah.
there moping. And I have a great way to basically give you a massive pick-me-up, right? So you know how hard I work anyway.
Yeah.
So Valentine's Day is finished for you anyway because you couldn't see Chris Brown. You weren't even going to spend it with me anyway. You were going to Chris Brown. If I got 1 ticket, you were going there and Valentine's Day would be completely finished. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't agree with me. Would you go to Chris Brown on your ones, on your J's, on Valentine's Day if you were able to secure a ticket?
Yes.
All right, so it means nothing.
That is my story. Yes.
It's good. It means nothing, right?
Yeah.
So let's just say him knowing it means nothing to you. He says, all right, let's celebrate Valentine's Day on the 15th because it's too traumatic on the 14th now. Because you could be looking at all these people and you're there chilling in the restaurant, vex.
But you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? Let me stop you there. The fact that, I love Chris Brown so much and I wanted to see him on Valentine's Day and I'm unable to is the more reason why my man should go above me on to get my mind off Chris Brown on Valentine's Day. Not have me in my bed scrolling through Insta stories and Snapchat, seeing other people at the concert, looking forward to this damn stupid dinner that I'm going to have on the 15th.
I don't care. Maybe I'm just predicting myself. I don't want no one to do that foolishness for me. Don't
Yeah,
do
I
that
don't.
stupidness for me. If it was just a normal day or something like that, I can understand. But if you don't care and you're buying into the whole Valentine's Day shit, don't make plans with me for the day after.
Yeah,
but your
don't.
surprise is Valentine's Day because that's stupid. I wouldn't appreciate that. You could make plans with me on the day and not tell me what they are. That's a fucking surprise too. Do you know what I'm trying to say? How can you make plans with me for the day after? All these plans for you to do it. You're telling me what restaurant I'm going.
Yep.
You're making me make all these plans, and then you come to me on the day. I lied. Surprise.
I'll be annoyed, man.
I wouldn't appreciate that. So I think that's fucking stupid.
I
And
don't appreciate.
I don't like people that do stupid
Yeah,
things.
I don't appreciate surprises that involves you knocking me down first. I don't appreciate that because you know that makes me upset.
My scenario didn't knock you down.
It did
How?
because you told me you're right. You fully said, I can use this one. I can squeeze this one.
Listen.
What are you squeezing it
How
for
did my
good?
scenario knock you down? I haven't told you anything yet.
Because you.
How did it knock you down? You just said
actually,
you don't
yeah,
even
yeah.
care about Valentine's Day with
Actually,
me because Chris Brown.
Your
ticket was there.
your scenario doesn't, but this dilemma does.
Yeah,
because he's fully told her, 15th, me and you, we're here.
All right.
And then 14th, you're gonna come and
let's
say surprise.
just stick with your guys' advice. It's stupid. And take Esther's advice. Go and look to use the QR code before him. Cool. And let's see what happens. Please
Don't put words in my mouth.
send in
I
an
ain't say that.
update.
What I
Let
said
us
was
know what happened.
No, what I said was have a conversation with him first. Let him know you've seen the tickets.
I think you should bring it up because as soon as you bring it up,
That's what I'm
then it will definitely be a surprise.
That's what I'm saying.
Baby, how come you ain't said nothing about these Chris Brown tickets I saw in your email? Oh, it's a surprise, baby. I wanted to surprise
Alright,
you.
so
if you want to make it definitely a surprise,
Alright.
just tell him you see
You
it.
definitely want to see Chris
the
Brown.
person listening, please, when you do that, let's just say you do that. When you do that, please also ask him why he was stupid to basically fool you into doing such and such. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, that's
Because in my head, today he could have changed his mind or he could have done something different with the. I plan like mad stupid things because my brain works in a stupid way, right? But she knows I'm stupid. She knows about my quirkiness. Do you understand? And half of that is what it is attracts her to me in the first place. Do you understand? Or me to her. So it's part of course. It's part of flipping course. And we don't know what they do. We don't even know if it is that they're stupid pranking couple. We haven't got a clue. But we are going to find out. And
Yeah, man.
please, God, let it be.
I can't believe you guys. People are weird in these comments today. Yeah, I can't believe you guys are saying that this is not good advice. Like you guys are waiting for things to play out. I don't wait for things to play out because anyway, it's how people carry loss. You can't wait for things to play out. I'm not waiting for the day to come and the 15th to actually arrive. So that means Chris Brown is now back in the US. Honey.
Humans are so naive. You know how many idiots are in this chat talking about, it's a nice surprise. Just shut up and wait for the concert.
You will wait and you will chop breakfast.
She's not going to see Chris Brown.
That's what I'm saying.
This is why your hearts get hurt. This is why you are gad clowns and simps and thing. Because you don't believe in all this foolishness. this fairy tale Disney mash up their head.
I actually can't believe you
just be quiet and wait. You're missing up the surprise.
They're actually saying wait it out.
The whole stakes. These are fools.
Wait it out.
Yeah, to be honest, my mind is like, my mind's on the waiting stuff. Only because...
I'm not waiting for nothing.
All right, Marks.
Go on.
Please place yourself in a simp's body.
Yeah.
Right? Because apparently that's what person would
takes.
do. 100%.
To do some surprises like this.
Would you wait to find out if this person has actually gone to Chris Brown concert with somebody else? Or would you preempt it and jump in immediately?
I wouldn't say nothing. I'd wait to see.
Why would you wait, Mr. Simp?
Because I want them to go to the concert.
So that you can have
So I could just
evidence.
go. So I could just leave. You get me? Yeah, so I could just leave and go about my business.
So it's not being a simp to basically wait, because obviously you've just done it.
Pardon?
It's not being a simp for you to basically wait.
It's because it's because I believe I know what's going to happen here. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for it to play out so I can catch you. It's not. I'm not hoping on a whim, hoping maybe you're going to take me. Yeah. I believe you're doing some fuckery. So I want to let it play out. Yeah. Then I've got it. Yeah. You're caught, banged to rights.
Yeah.
Charged. Guilty.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. I wouldn't let him talk to me like that, Esther, to be honest.
Listen, right? I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this for free. I don't cap. I am not waiting a damn thing out. If it was a concert I didn't care to go to.
Yeah, you're too close to it.
Yeah, exactly. If it's someone I wanted to see, because I'll be honest with you, girl. I know you're waiting for advice and everything, and I appreciate it, but I don't think you're a Chris Brown fan. I don't. I really don't. Because you're too calm for someone. Chris Brown is here for the first time in my lifetime. And you're telling me I'm going to wait it out, and you're asking what would you do? What should you do? So if it was someone I didn't care about, say it was an artist I didn't care about, then I will wait it out. But again, I'm not waiting out and just sitting idle. I'm making plans. I'm making moves. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But there's no way in this situation, if it's someone I actually want to see, but I don't think she wants to see him. I just think that she thought it's just something to do on that day, and it's Chris Brown, it'd be nice to go. So I guess I don't think she's upset about the Chris Brown thing. I think she cares more at the fact that he seems to have plans on the 14th that doesn't involve her, and actually the 15th. And actually the 15th is when he's taking her out. I don't think it's got anything to do with Chris Brown. I think I just projected. But I really think this whole situation, this whole dilemma is about he's doing something on the 14th, not doing her, and he's gonna be with her the next day. I think that's what the issue is, because who is working late on Valentine's Day?
If she doesn't speak, then you don't want to wait for your surprise. You see, if she doesn't speak,
Margs,
she will not be seeing Chris Brown.
She's definitely not seeing Chris Brown. If she's not speaking, you're definitely not seeing Chris Brown. If she doesn't
speak, she is not seeing Chris Brown.
So if you want to see Chris Brown, speak now.
Yeah, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Dead ass.
Facts.
I think that she gives him an opportunity to basically, if he's a cheater.
Okay. Oh, actually, I've got a question for you.
Go on.
So the day has arrived because she's waiting, because she's lying in wait. She's waiting. When does she bring this up?
Is she waiting with the clothes and makeup on?
That's what I want to know.
Does she get dressed? Does she get dressed for Chris Brown if he doesn't say anything? Should she get dressed?
I want to know. Are you getting dressed?
I would.
Oh.
I would get dollied up.
Because you know what is it? My thing is, like, so, okay, do you know what's mad? Because I can actually imagine this year. So you're sitting there thinking, nah, he's going to surprise me with Chris Brown today. So you're sitting there, you're looking in the money, you're thinking, okay, do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just do my nails just in case. I'm going to get waxed just in case.
Yeah.
I'm going to do all these things just in case.
Yeah.
Then you're waiting, 3 o'clock, he said nothing.
Why the wax?
Give him pussy after. 3 o'clock here, nothing's happened. Cool. 5 o'clock. This is when people stop working. Let's just say he does a 9 to 5, right? nothing's happened. But you're calculating the time it's going to take you to get to the O2, the time the doors open, you're like, all right, cool. 6 o'clock, you're thinking, it's kind of too fun. But you know what? I'll just do mascara and not lashes. Now you're having to take things away so that you can have enough time to get ready and make your way to the O2. Cool. 7 o'clock. Thinking, in 30 minutes, Skinny Bang is gonna start on stage. He's a support act. Yeah. But you know what? Maybe we still have time. Let's just say he does that for an hour. He's still got time. 8 o'clock. At this point now, if he says surprise, you and your house coat have to just go like that. You haven't even got time to change your clothes. At what point do you say, like, when does it dawn on you that you're not seeing Chris Brown? Is it when you see people going crazy in the Insta story? Like, when? Is it when the concert's over? You're like, right, I really didn't see Chris Brown, you know? Girl, speak up,
the tickets
man.
might be for somebody else. Is he a PA? Like, unless nobody's got Chris Brown tickets that they don't want. Like, if that's their job. You know what I'm trying to say?
Like,
unless that's their thing. If they're a PA or that's their thing, they're giving tickets out for other people. That was the purpose of it. Nobody's got Chris Brown tickets that they didn't want for themselves, for other people. Like, what do you mean? You know, I've seen people. That's the guy. You know how hard it was to get these tickets and that. Like, what do you mean he's doing it for other people? You are just looking for any excuse to just find some kind of good in the situation, some kind of hope. You get me? You are setting this girl up for a fool. You get me? And I don't understand.
Anyway,
These are just so desperate to love. You just want to love hard. Feenan sounds like I don't know what's wrong with him. He's hurt.
Who, Philly Petit?
No. How do you say his name? Feenan?
Oh, Finan.
Yeah, he's just so disappointed in us. He can't believe in the takes. And he's like, PTSD, yeah, he's hurt.
No, but he said that he's actually gone out of his way to basically plan.
He's never done
extravagant things like this.
He's never done this.
But he said he has.
He's lying.
Chris Brown's never been.
Wait. How could you say he's lying?
Because Chris Brown's never been here.
It was a different date. He's done the date. He's done the scenario. It was a different date. It wasn't on Valentine's Day. He didn't have a Valentine's Day and lied to the girl and told her we're doing everything on the 15th and then done it on the Valentine's Day. He's lying. It was just a Wednesday and a Thursday or something like that on a random month in the year.
But Mark,
he didn't do the Valentine's Day one. He didn't.
Do you know what's magic? The thing is, you're like,
I don't need to ask him. I don't need to ask you to tell you didn't do that. You didn't do that.
And that's a fact. That's a fact. Do you know the thing is, yeah? The thing is, yeah, some things a restaurant, you might be able to even pull that kind of stunt. It is a concert. It is a concert. You can't do surprise concerts. It's mad. All the best anyway. Let me know, girl. You have to let us know what happens because the people then think you're getting surprised, and I hope the real surprise is when
his
you don't
heart
see
is clean. His heart's clean. You get me? But
I
don't know why he felt so. No, it is. It's actually, stand up for because he said, "I've done this." The user are telling me.
But precisely, how are you telling me?
Okay, so did the girl think he was an idiot?
Oh.
Did the girl think he was an idiot when he done it? What did she say? Like, how did it work? You done it on Valentine's Day? Like, you done the exact same thing.
I don't know why you all aren't able to basically see that there are women out there who would like blow their mind off the back of this particular gesture done in this particular way. And again, we haven't even seen the rollout yet.
Brent,
we haven't seen the rollout.
Brent, do you know what surprise is? A surprise is, yeah, I'm working late on... Do you know what's... No, I've got another idea as I'm talking. Do you know what surprise is? You're not even bringing up Valentine's Day at all. That's a surprise. No, and then on the day, happen. It can.
No, because you expected to do something on Valentine's Day.
I could be like, are we going to do something on Valentine's Day? You're like, oh, I'm working late that day. I'll figure something out.
This is what he said.
They never bring it up again.
This is what he said.
No, he told her the plans we have on the 15th. He even went as far as telling her the booking reservation.
Are you listening to what you're saying?
Of course I'm listening to what I'm saying.
After he told her he can't make the 14th, he then said, I am going to make sure and make this up to you and do it on the 15th. And I've already made the booking. She's looking forward to that.
But then the real surprise...
The 15th becomes the 14th.
But then the real surprise is the 14th. Do you think the real surprise is on the 14th or the 15th?
Listen carefully. 2 celebrations. Do you understand? Can you understand?
Are you being real right now?
I'm telling my mind works at that too. My mind works like that too. And it'll be extra pussy. Extra wax pussy. Because she'd be like, oh, I thought I was just going to have the 15th.
Right,
oh my goodness, you pulled out Chris Brown.
Call him, please. Let me hear how your story went.
You pulled out Chris Brown.
Can you call him and tell me how your story went, please?
Nobody was able to do this for you, and I did it for you. That's extra. She's eating my bum bum. And placenta. Come on, man. There's a world in which this exists.
Not my world. I can't relate.
Yo, we've seen,
And I would never
we've seen
wanna-
worse. We've seen weirder stuff happen. Come on, we've seen weirder stuff happen.
What,
There are
in
big
general?
romantics out there who know how to basically get a woman's blood going.
You can't get my blood going and then the surprise then calms it down. Like, I'm still pissed off. I'm saying in character.
That surprise is not calming it down. I told you Monday this was sent, right? We don't even know if it is, but this was obviously it wasn't part of the rollout. But she could have already been up on game and just forgot to basically send us an update and cancel what she sent. You guys have no faith.
Well,
in
my man said
humanity.
people do foolish things in relationships, so maybe that's why I can't
People do.
understand. 'Cause I don't do
Because you
foolishness.
don't
I don't do foolish
I don't do
things.
foolishness. you
I
get
don't
me?
do
So
foolish
some-
things
So
at
at
all.
least that you're acknowledging that it's foolishness, and then you can. That's the rub. That's why we're.
How are you? Let's just say you were a man to basically look to get married and you were looking to propose to your
Akuya
missus.
smart.
How
1 second.
would you propose? Would you do a surprise thing?
All proposals are surprises, really.
How much reaction are you looking to get when it is that you do this surprise? Is it gonna be like
Yeah,
oh my
wait.
God!
Let me tell you, there's different reactions, yeah?
I don't know.
There's the ones that run out of the room. The ones that run out of the room kill me. They run out of the room, then run back in. Ma'am, stand still. Do you know what? Someone said it best. Makuya Mandy, she said, if you ain't been taken out on the 14th, then it's not for Valentine's. It's a date night.
Facts.
Period. I didn't make the rules. It's what the people say. Anyway, all I'm going to say is, that firstly, I don't believe this girl was a Chris Brown fan anyway. I just think that her main issue is the fact that her man is busy on the 14th, but she's seen proof that, do you know what it is? She's seen proof that he's busy on the 14th, but he's told her that that's not what he's busy doing. He's busy working. That's the issue here, is that her man has said to her, I have no plans on the 14th. I'm working late, but she's seen his mingling plans on the 14th. That there is the issue. It's nothing to do with the 15th. If she didn't see Chris Brown tickets on the 14th, she'll be fine. There would be no dilemma. But the fact that she's seen the fact that he's got plans for the 14th and those plans are not with her, that is the biggest thing here.
He doesn't
and this
know-
is why
she-
you
she
bring...
doesn't know if it's not able to or not.
I'm busy. I'm working late on Valentine's Day. That's your idea of a surprise. That's your plan.
No, but Mark...
No,
stupid.
sometimes you can't help this. Sorry.
No, but Mark,
do you mean?
I've
Sometimes
seen...
you can't help working on Valentine's Day.
No, so if you really got to work on Valentine's Day, it's the truth. I get it. I'm saying if you're lying for
It's
a
mad.
surprise, this is what you're telling her. You're telling her this is your
That's the
plan.
best you come up
I'm
with.
working late on Valentine's Day.
I'm
There's
telling
not
you.
going to be no Valentine's Day, baby. I'm working late.
I'm telling you the rule out, man.
So what if she decided to say and go link her single girls and go and do prosecco
Why
then? And
you-
made plans.
Exact
Sorry,
I made plans.
Sorry, don't do
Galentine's.
this. Don't do this because you just told me if I got you a ticket, right? Just one ticket,
Yeah.
you would go and celebrate with Chris Brown than celebrate Valentine's Day with me. So don't put any value on Valentine's Day, please.
No, that's a different scenario though.
Because
Because that's your Valentine's gift to me. So I am still celebrating Valentine's Day. Complimentary of you. Thank you, King. All I'm going to say is that I really, looking at this dilemma, I don't think her issue is Chris Brown. Chris Brown's going to have to do anything. But her issue is the fact that she can see that her man has plans on the 14th and those plans are not with her. And he's told her that he's working late. And he's then he's made reservations for the 15th. The issue is that sis is scared that her man is cheating. Personally, what I would do in this situation is that I will bring up the tickets that I saw. I saw Chris Brown tickets in your email. Are you going to see Chris Brown? Or do you buy this for somebody? I'm bringing up the tickets that I saw in your email.
I would
And then
hate
I'll
for you
figure
to
out.
basically find my engagement ring for you and tell me, oh, look what I found.
I wouldn't do that. That's different. That's an engagement ring.
Oh, definitely for you,
Hey,
yeah?
You know what? Yeah, you got to take responsibility for your actions, yeah. And it's a stupid plan. You tried to do something nice, but it was a stupid plan.
stupid.
Yeah, because
Very
I
less than
found
smart.
your email by accident. I didn't mean to. I found an email, yeah, for an event that takes place on the 14th, and you've told me, yeah. You've told
Ooh, I
me
think Fernand's got your story.
You've told me you're busy on the 14th. You've even made plans and told me where we're going on the 15th. So
'Cause
this
you know what
don't
it
make no
is?
sense to me.
Do you know what's mad? The thing is that it will always have been a surprise. All he had to say was that, do you know what? On Valentine's Day, we're doing something. The Chris Brown is already a surprise. What they're doing is a surprise.
So
you
he's
don't have to tell me that we're doing nothing, book for
Yeah.
15th, and then tell me surprise.
He's got to take responsibility for his actions. Bring it up, man. This is foolish plan. It was foolish.
Very foolish.
Is someone there?
Put your
Yeah.
headphones on, please.
I think it's Fernan. Is it Fernan?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Hold up.
Hello?
Wait. Trying to connect it. All right, let me call you back. Hold up for now. You just connected to Bluetooth.
It's mad, man, but all the best all parties of the world. That's what I say, man. What else?
All right, connected. I'm going to call him back now.
Yeah, Valentine is so. I think Valentine's is very unnecessary as well. It's like Valentine's Day is not that deep to be doing all of that stuff. Enjoy life, man.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
No, I had to call it. I had to call it and ask it.
We appreciate it.
Okay, so just the premise. I'm not saying what you guys are saying is not a possibility, but you got to entertain that some people in relationships do things that they think, romantic gestures and all of that sort of stuff.
No, definitely.
So
I want your example of what you done. That's all I want to hear about. I don't care about this guy. I want you to break down what happened with you.
It's not even that deep. Basically the same thing. There was a gig coming up around Valentine's Day. I knew the girl I was seeing at the time liked it. I copped tickets, didn't say anything about it. You can't come into the Valentine's period and not have any plans. That just doesn't wash in it. So you got to say something.
Yeah.
So I was just like, next day we'll do something. I just pretended I was busy on the 14th, and then we went to the gig. It's really like that simple.
And that was a casual date that you were seeing. That was just a casual someone you was dating, innit?
No, I was proper girlfriend at the time.
Oh, that was your wifey.
Yeah.
So how long have you been wifey with her for?
Maybe a year at the time.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same thing. Like, you made the plans and you just was being very vague about the plans, and then you done it. You never went out of your way to say that you're busy on the thing, and then you never gave her a date for the next day. You never told her what restaurant you're going to on the next day. You never done all these things. I don't think that's the same thing. This is what I wanted to check.
No, I did. I said we were going to do something on the 15th because she knew the concert was.
Did you tell her? Did you book a restaurant and tell her where you're going the next day? Brent,
my eardrums. Are you okay?
Stop your foolishness.
This is too loud.
I didn't actually book. I didn't actually book a restaurant, but I said we were going to go somewhere that we also wanted to go to.
Okay, so I'll give you the benefit. I'll give you credit where it's due. Yeah, there's similarities in stories. Yeah, but that's not what you done is not what he's saying. That's not the same thing. But there is similarities in the story, so I'll hold my hands up there.
What's the difference?
It just don't feel the same. This guy's gone. He's made a concerted effort. He sent her
feelings now.
He sent her a restaurant where they're going on the 15th. He's told her, I'm busy all night, I'm working, I'm very rare. He was just being vague about it. He said you can't go into a thing and not. He was just being vague about what he's doing and whatnot. They're not the same thing.
No, but I'm saying that's probably why my man's given her a restaurant name and all of that, because if you go into Valentine's Day without any plans, no motive, no nothing, you are in trouble. So you got to say something.
So like I said,
you can't say nothing.
I'll hold my hands up and I'll accept it. If you don't want to accept that, I'll accept it. But I still don't think that's the same thing, though. But I hear you, though. I hear you. Fair play to
you. This is just that's how the game works, isn't it? You gotta have plans, and if you want to keep the main thing a surprise, then you've got to make up some bullshit. It's not the best cover up, but yeah, I mean, you just got to say something. You just can't go in empty-handed, basically.
Okay, fair enough. It's good to hear from the other side. Good to hear from the other side.
Yeah, so some of us are just
simps.
A bit more. I mean, you can call it what you want.
I'm only playing with you, Kenny. I'm only playing with you.
Nah, you can. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one.
You're single, I'm not. All right, Fernando, you better
I do not have a Valentine's, so
there you go.
I'm doing something
and Fernando's like, because you need to do some surprises.
Yeah, it's just a bit of harmless fun, man. It's not.
Man,
Yeah, I mean, but you got to throw them off the scent, and don't be checking people's email either.
Yeah, for real. That's
the other.
If your email's my face, I'm
yeah, I mean.
Thanks,
Thanks
Fernando.
for calling in,
Have a
man.
nice day, hon.
Easy, bye.
Hi. Do you not think it's mad though? Is that you're doing surprise there's so much that goes into women and like date nights and whatever. You're doing surprises with no consideration of what my hair is gonna be like, my nails, whatever, because you want to do the next day. At least, anyway, this is how you have to know who it is that you're dating, because boy, can't be my household. That is some bullshit. I tell you that for free now. If you're doing surprise for me, and my hair isn't done, my nails isn't done, I'm out here looking dusty and crusty, shove that surprise where it needs to go.
We're fast forwarding into the day, but we're still in the past. We're still in the past.
Yeah.
It's still time.
I mean, Brent, I'm just here to do my job because I'm seeing Chris Brown, not nobody else.
All right.
But I'm seeing Chris Brown, and I know what I'm wearing. Actually, no, I don't. But yeah, but please, I do want an update though. I need closure on this matter. So please let us know. And if you and your husband see me at Chris Brown, do say hello. I will come here and report. But guys, never guess who I saw. Her and her man. But yeah, and seeing as people do this, I hope it. I feel bad for being the cheating.
Yeah, it was fucked up. Hey, shouts out to Philip for calling in though. It was good support.
Yeah, Finland's good. Good vibes. All right. Oh, yeah. What's next? Oh, let's get into our next headlines. Sorry, you guys will not ruin my market. You can surprise me. I do get surprises, just not at the cost of me looking cute. Anyways, all right. So Church of England backs plans to bless gay couples. The Church of England has backed proposals to allow prayers of blessing for same-sex couples. Its position on gay marriage will not change, and same-sex couples will still be unable to marry in church. The plans set out by bishops last month have been criticised from those who think they go too far and those who think they don't go far enough. But the motion was passed in all three of Synod's houses. Priests will have the option to bless gay couples but can opt out. The first blessings could be in the summer. The Archbishop of York, the Most Reverend Stephen Cottrell, said the church was in a better place today as a result of the vote. Speaking to BBC Radio 4's PM programme, he said, "I'm really pleased that we now will be able to bless same-sex couples who are faithfully living in a civil marriage or a civil partnership in church. But at the same time, I'm glad that we believe there is a way forward to hold together in the church those who in good conscience will not be able to offer such services. It won't be easy, but we are committed to it." There is a conversation we need to have when Eman gets back, when it's...
He didn't compound this document. Or researchers did.
I know, but I'm saying, no, there's another conversation we need to have. Is it muted? No, it doesn't need to be. No, I'm just saying that there's another conversation that I think will be a good topic of the day.
The other one?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. No, yeah. Big up the researchers, by the way. So our next headline, 10,000 free tickets to King Charles' coronation. Who's going? A ballot is to offer 10,000 free tickets for a star-studded concert at Windsor Castle to mark the King's coronation. Maybe you guys, the boyfriends, will get you free tickets and surprise you with it. The televised show will be on the 7th of May, the day after King Charles is crowned at Westminster Abbey. The BBC has promised the lineup will feature musical icons and contemporary stars. There will be 5,000 pairs of tickets in the ballot, which will open at 7 a.m. on Friday and close on the 20th of February. They will be allocated based on the geographical spread of the UK population, BBC said. More tickets will be made available to a range of charities, and the event will be broadcast on BBC TV, radio and online. BBC Chief Content Officer Charlotte Moore said, "The coronation concert on the BBC will bring the nation together to mark this momentous occasion, and we are thrilled to be able to offer the public the opportunity to be part of the event at Windsor Castle through a national ballot, as well as providing audiences with exclusive coverage across TV and radio." That's interesting. All right, and our last headline for today is no more weed in Amsterdam's red light district.
Shut up.
Really? I wanted to go there. Like
What,
soon.
Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Was you going to go to the red light district?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going there to let
You can
loose.
No, you wouldn't. You can browse though. People just walk around there and shit.
Oh, do you know what? So when you said red light district, I thought you meant the shops where you can smoke.
Yeah, I knew you
I
didn't.
forgot.
Yes, I knew.
Oh no, yeah, right. I was not letting loose. I was.
Oh, that's funny.
Now that I think about it, the way you said that was so funny. You're like, no, stop it. Stop the foolishness. All right, so no more weed in Amsterdam's red light district. It will soon be illegal to smoke cannabis on the street in Amsterdam's red light district under new regulations unveiled by the city. The laws will come into effect from mid-May and aim to improve livability for residents who have long complained of disruption caused by tourists. Sex workers will also have to close their venues at 3 a.m. Local media reported that almost all councillors supported taking action to reduce nuisance to residents. The city council also announced on Thursday that restaurants and bars would have to be closed by 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays, and no new visitors will be allowed into the Old City district after 1 a.m. Currently, the sale of alcohol from shops, liquor stores, and cafes in the red light district is illegal from Thursday to Sunday after 4 p.m. Really? Now, the council will ask vendors to completely remove alcohol from their shop fronts during that time or hide them from view. It is illegal to consume alcohol in most public spaces in Amsterdam. The Dutch capital is well known for its cannabis cafes and attracts millions of tourists a year. But locals have complained they attract street dealers and that drug and alcohol abuse is driving up crime rates. Under current laws in the Netherlands, it is a criminal offence to possess, produce or deal drugs. However, the use of drugs by a person over the age of 18 is not a criminal offence. How are we going to use that if we're going to buy it? While it is illegal to sell or possess drugs, the Netherlands has a toleration policy that allows coffee shops to sell cannabis under strict conditions. One of those conditions includes that the shops must not cause any nuisance. In addition to the new laws, the Amsterdam Council will launch a stay away campaign in the spring to target tourists traveling to the capital for drugs, alcohol, and sex purposes. I definitely need to go to Amsterdam soon. But that is all from me. Well, that's all the headlines, and let's get into the reaction. That means?
No, I started to feel shaky. I need like first offence or something. I think it's probably in there. I don't like it. Where are we on our sports headlines today? Not much going on. Actually, there's not a lot at all. We'll read a headline for you just to fill it up so you feel like you've got some substance, you know? This is what we're going to do, man. So, the European Super League, anybody? Not for the Premier League clubs, apparently. So, several Premier League clubs have privately distanced themselves from the proposed new version of the European Super League, believing it to be laughable, Sky Sports News can reveal. The announcement by A22, the company fronting the ESL, on Thursday of a proposed new look, open competition containing up to 80 teams in a multi-divisional format is being shrugged off, with strong sentiment that their flimsy press release does not even merit a public response. 5 clubs have indicated they want no involvement in the ESL, with a senior executive from London team describing the latest push as all hot air. There is no who or how, nor any demonstrable mechanisms and substance. It's laughable, the senior executive added. Resistance from the Premier League was expected by the rebel-free Barcelona, Real Madrid and Juventus, who are still peddling the failed project. So yeah, any thoughts on Super League, Brent?
I'm interested to see in the next 5 years whether this is going to be a thing, because it might be.
I think it's definitely going to be a thing. They can't stop it.
I don't think that they can, because it's all about money.
Yeah. They can't stop it. International football's whack. The competition probably needs a bit of spicing up. There's so much money thrown around football and stuff like that. Everybody wants to involve. They can't stop it. They need to create a better competition. Football's whack as well. And the only thing that's good at the moment is the Prem. That might be English bias or whatever, but I'm pretty sure there's people you don't watch football out there. Like, it's whack. You know what I'm trying to say? So they need something.
And I do think that's what they're trying to do, basically spruce it up. For example, in cricket, there was I can't remember what the competition is now, but
T20?
It could be T20, right? Because cricket was bollocks. It probably is bollocks for a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
But T20 literally rejuvenated, brought in new fans, re-excited the old fans. So this could be football's version of T20. And I do believe 100% more people will be watching it than not.
It's not everybody moaning. It's not going to be a bad thing. It's not going to be a bad thing. The state of the game is actually crap when you look at the teams and the quality and the levels and whatnot. Something needs to be done. It just needs to be done in a palatable way that they can get used to it. But it's going to happen. I don't think they can stop it. I don't know how many years it's going to take to go through. But trust me, with all this Middle Eastern money coming in and all this stuff, like this is happening. So we'll look for it. I'm pretty sure your club will be there when it happens. So that's what that matters.
It really is.
Well, it really is. In avenues, five 5 different bidders want Manchester United. Yeah, so apparently at least 5 serious bidders are preparing to do battle in the bid to buy Manchester United, with Sir Jim Ratcliffe stepping up his interest by involving major investment banks, JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Trouble in there. The Qatari one's going to be sticky because of their business in Paris. You get what I'm trying to say?
You don't care about that, right?
About what?
You don't care if it is a state owns your club, right?
No.
All right. I just want to know because some people seem to care about stuff like that.
Yeah, I couldn't give a shit. Did you see my tweet? I told you I want human rights money. You get me? I want all money. I want human rights money. I want blood diamond pieces. I want. I give a fuck about who's making my iPhone.
So it's very, very interesting. Very interesting. So during the World Cup, you didn't care about the documentary that came out about the deaths.
No, and it makes sense why people died. You know how hot it is out there. They was working in the desert. They was building stadiums from scratch.
Yeah, but those people didn't need to die.
Oh, they didn't need to.
No,
Oh, it's just because the
working conditions.
Okay.
100%, they didn't need to die.
No, but they couldn't. They had to work fast. When they got the bid, there was nothing there. They had to work fast. You worried about conditions. They had a show to put on.
So you're saying that they did need to die?
Yeah, well, guess they had to whip. This had to get done. Didn't you see the show that they put on? Didn't you see the stadiums? It was the juice was worth the squeeze.
Don't you think that they could have hired more people to take shifts? So that the people who were basically exhausted and dehydrated.
I told you, man. I got a lot going on in my life, man. I've been here before, man. My empathy and stuff's capped. There's so much things going on in the world. I'm not here for all of it. I can't take it all on my shoulders.
Sometimes I think if I put information in front of you, you're now forced to now adjust your position.
I'm not going to adjust my position on that.
I'm seeing that now.
Huh?
I'm seeing that you're not going to adjust your position.
Oh yeah, no, because I don't care.
Yeah. That's cool. Now I know. That's fine. So you want that oil money, because you want Man United. You feel that's the only way Man United gets back to the top.
No, because Jim Ratcliffe can do it. We could do it with English money too. We just need good ownership. We need good ownership.
You want no competition.
Yeah, I really want Kuwait.
Really?
I really want Kuwait. I want Kuwait got big
When I say
piece.
no competition, I'm talking about from like how Man City, they had no
There's going to be competition because Abu Dhabi's got peace. Man City are fine. Newcastle got Saudi Arabia. There's competition. It's calm. It's calm. It's not like we're the only ones. It's calm. I just want big bread. I just want big bread, baby. What are we doing there? Why not? Why not have big bank rolls? I want bank rolls. That's it, man. Come on, man. What are we doing there?
All right, cool. Cool. What's happening on the weekend? We got Brentford. Who have we got? Leeds?
We got Leeds again.
All right, you want to call it?
We better win. I'm going to be so upset if we don't win. We better win or I'm livid. It's going to, bad.
If you win, is it still 1 day at a time?
We're not in a race, Brent, man. We messed it up, man, from the last thing, man. We messed it up, man.
All right, okay.
You going to beat Brentford?
Yeah, we're going to beat Brentford. But I go into every game like that now, to be honest.
Okay. It'll be all right, man. We look forward to it, man. We'll keep you abreast of the situation on Monday and just see what's going on. Next is... I was supposed to do the NBA trade roundups, but I didn't see a lot of trades that I liked, that I cared about. There was a lot of stuff moving. A lot of the big teams didn't do it. We spoke about NBA. We spoke about Durant to the Suns yesterday. Obviously, Kyrie's gone to the Mavericks. So Russell Westbrook's gone to the Jazz, but I don't think he's going to even put on a Jazz uniform. I think they're going to pay him off and get that $47 million off the books. So they got cap space to sign something. So I don't know where he goes. Was there anybody else notable that moved? No. Was there? No, not that I think so. Probably like a good few like pieces and that, like squad players and that. I don't know. Where did Josh Hart go? That was a good buy. But anyway, yeah, all the main ones that we knew, we spoke about, they showed themselves already. All these other ones, I don't know how much of avid NBA fans you are, but you're not going to care about it. So I'm not going to tell you about it. And we are going to get into Done Out Here. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell went Lakers and all that stuff. Yeah, but you don't care, man. Come on, man. All right, so now we're in our final segment of the day. Our final segment looks like, it's my final segment of the week. This is the only thing here. Let's press it. This is the only thing here. Ah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Boys. We gotta oh my Lord. We gotta leave. Not every rain that falls you're supposed to wet yourself up in, people. Yeah, I don't know if you know what that means, but just not everything that's in your way you're supposed to take. You get me? Sometimes you just gotta have a bit of I don't know, man. I don't even know. I'm messing up my words today. I'm usually better with words. I usually got a better command of the English language, but I'm losing the words today. I've picked up this story and there's a woman here. And firstly, Brent, click on this story so they can see this woman's face, please. Mm-hmm. Because the man them will know. I don't know whether women know. I don't know whether can you tell when a man's crazy?
Yeah.
Like just looking at him.
Yeah, the little telltale signs.
Can you still be like a little bit attracted to it?
She knew me. I don't mess with crazy boy.
Women have something called crazy eyes. Yeah, some women have crazy eyes. They just have crazy eyes. You just look in their face and you see the crazy eyes in them. Mm. But usually, them mad gal have got like crazy. If your head's mad, both your heads mad. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Usually, if your head's gone, pum pum's probably a bit brazy. So there's something in there that entices a man and makes a man think, maybe I can do this. Yeah, Scroll down again, Brent, please.
Crazy guy's got mid-dick.
But not you.
Not me.
You don't respond to that kind of stuff. You said you don't like that type
No,
of
I don't like crazy eyes, no. But I've chopped a thing with crazy eyes before and I knew I shouldn't have done it. And then it turned out to be a bunny boy. Like, look, this one here, if you can zoom in on that, I'm not sure if you can. But you can look in her face, yeah, and see that it's... Do you get what I mean? I don't know whether you've experienced this or not. But bro, and I'm saying, it should be enough of a red flag to leave it alone, yeah? But it's not always the case. I've chopped a thing with crazy eyes before. Then when she started getting on her bunny boy, this shit, I was like, I knew this was...
I knew I shouldn't have done that.
I knew I shouldn't have done that. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, no, she's crazy.
Yeah, that's it. That's it there.
No, when you zoom in, yeah.
So he saw that and still went and troubled it. Anything that happens to...
Ma'am.
Well, let me tell you what has happened now, yeah? This woman's, has been found guilty, of trying to hire a hitman.
Oh, wow.
Trying to hire a hitman, to kill her brother she had a little fling with.
But you know what's mad? It's on brand for it.
Do you
know what I mean?
Yeah. She had a fling with the brother. Apparently, I don't know whether it was sex or if it was just like a little kiss or something, because they're saying it started from like a little kiss. You get me? And then she started running him down. I think he's moved work. I think she's got a new job in his work. And then got a job in his new work and then started making complaints to his new boss and thing. You get me? And I think it's just because of rejection. You get me? Like, he didn't want to, like, you was talking about you like obsessive. Remember yesterday, you weren't obsessive in this sex. This is obsessive. This is what she was doing. And it got so bad, she went on the black market, on the web, on the internet, used the thing from her yard, and went on the black market and said, I need someone killed in Norfolk. It's vital. It looks like an accident. She paid 17,000 grand.
Said I need,
17,000 pounds as a deposit. She done this on the dark web. Like, I don't think she thought this through because they must have just traced it back to her yard.
She didn't delete her search history. That's hilarious.
But sometimes you have like people on the dark web who are actually cops.
Yeah, but even so, I think if you want to get involved into the dark web, I think you got to be doing it properly. So you got to be having VPNs, and you got like if you're gonna go into that world, go into that world.
You can't go in.
Don't Google dark web in your yard, like in the kitchen table. Dark web. What?
You're signing on your Google account.
Google account. You paid from the cloud, the change thing.
At least private browser.
They said, yeah, what do you want to use the visa? You picked your one. Is she sick? She took out loans for this, actually. She took out loans.
No
There's
way.
a paper trail. There's a paper trail. She's a mad
70.
somebody.
Oh, from what? What did he do?
Just dissed her. He just dissed her.
Did they have sex or something?
See, it was like, it sounds like the little encounter was just like a little kiss or like a little hookup, and then they went their own separate ways. But I'm saying
this was a magical boy.
No, I'm saying there's more to it than that. I think she chopped him. And when I'm looking at her with the troubling, she definitely sucked him off because she's, you get me? She's, no, 1,000%. You can see it in her grill. You can see it in her face. She sucked him from the
bone.
To the bone. To the brim.
Ay. I'm actually so done. I'm done for the week, man. I'm done, man. I'm done.
Oh, the moral of the story is stay away from crazy eyes, man. If you see a bird and she's got crazy eyes, sometimes they're leng, you know, but you could just see, you could just see trouble you can see in the eye, you could just see this is crazy. But then again, it's correlation because because it's crazy, the chop's gonna be mad.
It's gonna be crazy too.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy too. But it's not always worth it, man.
Sometimes the lazy eyes are the crazy ones. Yeah, that's so true type of
Well, again, I told you, Nanny always tell me, man, not every rain that falls, you're supposed to wet yourself up in, man. Yeah? Take heed to what I'm saying. Learn something, man. But that mad girl, she's done it here, man. Definitely. She's done it here. Let's get into our outro, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for always tuning in, for showing up, showing out. We appreciate it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow us on our social media platforms. The Day After TNB on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. The girl with the dilemma, girl, you got to give us an update. There was too much chaos today. I even took insults on your behalf. So if you could please give us an update, we'd really appreciate that. If you'd like to send voice notes and text in for your dilemmas, asking for a friend, sis, what would you do? All that great stuff. The number is 075 6484 1073. If you'd like to inquire about the show or feature on the show, the email address is thedayafter@thenewblack.com. Stay out of trouble. Have a great weekend. We'll see you on Monday.
Peace.